Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. I'm going to thank y'all for coming to another live stream, y'all. another live stream. And y'all already know this is Humpday Wednesday, y'all. Yeah, I'm telling you, the way these weeks or days, I mean, I'm telling you, we almost into April. We almost into April. I'm telling you, man. Yeah, these days and months, they be like, they be speeding ahead. I'm gonna tell y'all. Anyway, y'all. Before we get started, y'all already know the drill. I'm gonna thank my advisor kings, advisor queens, advisor honeys, and my advisor princess. Y'all been sharing my videos and stuff like that. Y'all been sharing me out. Thank you so much. Especially True Hurts. Thank you, girl. She's my member. She's my advisor queen. Thank you so much because every time I go live, she's always broadcasting that I go live and everything. So thank you so much, girl. Thank you for being a part of the advisor gang, the advisor gang. So anyway, y'all already know I want to try to do a quick discussion. I try to do these discussions, you know what I mean? Not coming after nobody or anything like that, but it just, just to kind of give y'all, just a quick discussion about, what I see down these YouTube streets. And basically I see that some of these channels that's popping, yes, they popping, but where their membership? Why don't you see a join button next to their name? You know what I mean? I think that, and this is just my opinion, I think that YouTube done got hip that that channel just not really going anywhere. So they settled for the views and the subscribers, but you're not gonna see a join button. I'm like, okay, I don't see no members or anything. And I know if I see it, y'all see the same thing. But hey, you know what? Like I said, clean up your channel, and I'm pretty sure YouTube will start opening up the doors and stuff like that. And then you'll see a lot of those perks and stuff like that. Right now, the only perk that you got going is your subscribers and your cash apps and your views. Other than that, that's about it. That's about it. I'm saying, like, I'm like, okay, this person's been on YouTube for a while, close to, like, a couple of months to a year or two or something like that, but they still don't have a join button next to their name. I mean, it's like you may see some, but some you don't. And some of the ones that you don't, those are the ones that allegedly channels are supposed to be popping. So you tell me what really is going on. You know what I mean? Just saying, I'm just, me, I just keep it real. So anyway, y'all, tonight, y'all already know what the topic is, and it's what you see. What you see is not always what you get. Okay. And I have something to say about that, because someone kind of I ain't gonna say this person's name, but if this person want to come over and say something and holler at me, then they can, you know what I mean? It's not a beep, y'all, or anything like that, so I'm not in a beep. But this person asked me a question. They asked me a question. So when I hollered back at that person to, hey, hit me up behind the scenes, let's talk about it. They're like, no, I'm not gonna hit you up. Let's talk about it here. No, I want to say what I want to say. So this is what I want to say to this person, and I hope you're listening. Okay. Now listen, when I'm on YouTube, or if I'm in the studio or something like that, I may wear makeup. I may wear the makeup. I may wear the long braids and the weave and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Because this person came at me and was like, are you insecure with yourself? Hell no, I'm not. I'm not. But when I'm not, on camera or something like that, then I have a headscarf on, I have a cap on, I have no makeup, no lashes, and I'm running around in sweats and stuff. So when I'm up on camera, then that's what you see. So what you see is that's what you see, but that's not what you're gonna get if you met me in real life. In real life, you'll probably see that I'm a down to earth person. In real life, you'll see that I don't wear a lot of makeup. In real life, you'll see that, hey, I don't wear a lot of wigs and stuff like that. I wear scarves, or I wear caps or something like that. You know what I mean? So I'm saying that, and that's just like, and that goes back to a lot of stuff that you see on these YouTube streets, as far as these avatar pictures. People want you to see what they want you to see. You know what I mean? When you look at a pretty girl or a nice looking dude on these avatars and stuff, you're thinking in your mind, oh, that person is really cute in the picture, because that's the facade that they want you to see. But behind the cameras, they may not even look like that person. They may walk around with no teeth, or they may be fat, or they may be, whatever and stuff. They may have camera issues or something like that. You know what I mean? But with me, what I do is, when I'm on camera, I present myself as a show. I present myself, okay, let me get glammed up. Let me put the lashes on and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But when I'm off camera, this is downtime. This is downtime. Right now, I'm behind the camera, and best believe I got a hoodie on, I got a scarf on, no makeup, sweats, and sneakers. You know what I mean? So that's what you see on YouTube. But if you met me in person, that's not what you're going to get. That's just like a guy that meet a girl out in the club or something like that. The first thing, he's driving a nice car and stuff like that. But in the girl's mind, damn, he got a nice car, and he'll let her think that that's his car. But in reality, that's not his car. He probably done borrowed it from a homeboy, or that probably his mama car. People only want you to see what they want you to see. But behind the scenes, they're not like that. They're not like that. They're probably a down-to-earth person. You know what I mean? So that's what I wanted to say. Hold up, y'all. Sorry. I'm sitting here running my mouth. What's going on, Jay?
What's going on with you, my homegirl? What's going on with you? What's good, baby?
No, I had to, I had to come in, and I had to straighten some things out and stuff. You know what I
Listen,
mean?
get your shit.
Because
Listen. Get your shit out. Do what you need to damn do, baby. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing what
well,
you're doing.
see, that's the thing. Yes, people present when they come up on YouTube, they present themselves one way, but that's not probably how they are. In real life. You know what I
Why would
mean?
they think? Why
So,
would they?
like I
Why would they?
said, whatever you see is not always what you get. That's just like a person up on YouTube. They try to act like they got businesses. They try to act like they own this, they own that, they own this. They want you to see. You're gonna see what they want you to see, but in reality,
Why
that
would
may
they?
not even be.
Why would they think that though? To be honest with you,
What do you mean?
when you just
Oh,
said
him?
that 2 minutes ago.
Oh, well, okay, all
Yeah.
right. Let me just back it up. This person got into my messaged me and said,
Mm-hmm.
"Why do you wear all that makeup? Why do you wear all of that, all that long hair? Are you
Wow.
insecure about
Wow.
yourself? Are you insecure about yourself?" So I said, "Listen, come holler at me. Come holler at me behind the scenes.
Right.
Let's talk about it." He
Right.
says, "No,
Right.
let's talk about it here." And I said,
Right.
"Nah." So I said, "Okay, next time I go live, I'm gonna bring it up, and then I'm gonna explain, because he asked me a question, so I'm
Right.
answering the question. So I'm hoping that he can understand and get a better feel that what you see when you see me up on camera with the lashes and the makeup and all of that stuff, that's what you see when I'm on camera. But in reality, you're not gonna see that. You're not gonna see that. If I'm out to a club, you may see that. If I'm in the studio, yes, you may see that. But when I'm just kind of messing around and just chilling, you're not gonna see
Here's
that.
my thing. Here's my thing. Every Friday that you get on, every time I see you camo, you always put some makeup on. So what make it even damn different? To be honest with you, so it's kind of some
Right,
jealousy
right,
shit. To be
exactly. But what I wanted to do was address the question, because he asked me. He says,
right,
"Can I ask you a question?"
right,
So when he didn't give me when I told him to hit me up behind the scenes, he was like, "No, tell me here." No, I'm not going to tell you. But what I'm going to do is, since you're not going to hit me up behind the scenes, I'll address it on my live stream. So I know that you'll
right,
go back and you'll listen to what I was saying. So the same thing that
right,
I'm saying now, I would have told you over the phone. You know what I mean?
right,
But
right.
because you said no, hit you up there. I mean, hit you up on. No, I'm not going to be. You know what I mean? No. Not when I got a chance. Why do I want to try to, get you views and all of that stuff when all you had to do was just pick up the phone, and say, the
You
reason
wouldn't
why
have got the
I wanted to
if
ask
you
the
wanna
question was why I say this.
listen, if he wanna hit you up behind the scene though, you shouldn't have got the answer that he didn't wanted it though, instead of did it on the platform. Like I just,
Well,
you know.
I think what it was, he kind of got in his feelings because he did a video. He did a video, and he did a
Wow.
video, and this shit, I looked at his hair because I went in on his hair, right? And so I said, you know how some men be wearing those dreads and stuff like that, but this shit
Yeah.
looked like he took him and cut it out or something and just pasted glued on his head. So I asked him, I said, where the fuck is your forehead? Where's
Listen, 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 listen.
I said, you got
Miss
twigs
Brown.
on your
Let me
head.
tell you something, Miss Brown. Let me tell you something, Miss Brown. Though you know what I'm saying. Me, we know each other for almost a year though. Anything that come out your mouth, man, I keep telling them all the time though. Don't let Miss Brown get to you though, man. Miss Brown gonna say what she want damn say, but she don't mean nothing damn by it though. She gonna say what she want damn say, and next thing
That's
she be like, "Oh,
it.
I apologize. I apologize. I had too much to drink." Well, whoop, whoop, keep it moving. Go on about your day.
That's it. That's it.
You see how you came for me? You see how when you came for me the other damn day about the calls or whatever though? I said I didn't pay that girl no damn mind though. She just
About
talking
the
shit like
what?
she know them damn dude. You know?
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Well, you already know, Jagger. You know
Yeah,
when
I just got a phone call Sunday though, so I ain't gonna better call her for a while though. She just lost some dead relatives in the family, so I ain't gonna better call her for a while. So I guess she gonna be
Oh, I'm
stepping out for a
sorry
while.
about that.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah. So that was devastating news.
yeah, yeah. Oh,
So
okay. Yeah, because you came up the last time I was on, but you didn't say
mm-hmm.
nothing. It's like you hop back off.
So what now?
You came up on the panel and but you hop back
Oh,
off.
I got off. No, I had got off because I was seeing what's going on in the rest of YouTube damn streets or whatever about this fight situation going on. So that's why I log off.
So they still talking about that fight.
Yes, man. They talking about some 88 back down from the fight. I guess boy ain't gonna let her fight with the event or whatever. I guess they trying to get Sensitive Rapper Cream to fight, and they trying to get Cam and Vaughn fight and do this and do that though, man. So man, they
I
better
already
damn do
told
something,
y'all.
man, because
I
there's just too
already
much shit
said it.
going on for real, for real.
Listen, even though I was in my, drunk stage or whatever, or my feeling
Right,
good stage,
right.
I'm still not. I'm like I said, that I just hope plenty of woods or a whole lot of woods or whatever. He better
Right.
make sure that he has, everybody needs to fight in their own weight class. You know what I mean? And also,
They got
he
to
better
though,
make
man. They
sure
be
that ain't
not be
nobody
he
taking
be
no.
not be
Listen,
he would not be holding down the event though, man, because everybody paid him. You know what I'm saying? I
well,
mean, he not be doing all that. If that was the motherfucking case
ain't
though.
nobody taking no medication, far as high blood, heart medicine, kidney pills, and all that shit. You know what I mean? That's what
Come
I'm
on,
talking
man.
about.
That's a
You know,
business, man. That's a business. Listen, that's a business, man. No, man. If the
I
fight must go
know,
on, man. Y'all should
but
not pay
still
that damn
though,
man for damn nothing, though, man. Y'all
he
wasting his
still
damn
got
time
to
to be
get
honest
their
with you, man. Let
medical
that fight down do
background.
what they do though.
Right,
Say
but
what
he
now?
still got to get their medical background because if anything was to happen to any of those women or whoever in the ring, and he didn't ask about their medical background, and something happens, what I mean, it could fall
Right,
on him. That's what I'm saying. But
right,
I know that he's a promoter and I know he's a
right,
professional, so I already know
right.
he probably gonna go in. He probably already gonna make sure that he get their medical background before he even allow them in the ring because you never
Right.
know.
True.
Some of them could be
True.
suffering from
True.
a heart disease, come from open heart, you know what I mean? All of that stuff
Right. Right.
that they're
Right. Right. Right.
concealing but ain't telling them because they
I just
want
feel
the
like
views.
maybe I just feel like maybe the fight's not gonna happen. Or it is gonna never happen, though, man. Because they did pay him a lot of times to get this the rain damn going on, the vent damn going on with us. So I feel like it's gonna happen though. To be honest with you, man, the fight must go on. To be honest with you, man, they paid a lot of damn money for this event.
Well, you know what? They paid a lot of money. I'm pretty sure.
Right.
He know what he's doing. It seemed like he
Right.
do this
Right.
every 2 years. It seemed like
Right.
he do this every 2 years, maybe three, because the
Right.
last time I remember was Duke Farrell.
Right.
Duke Farrell went out there and everything and stuff like that. And
Right.
they had Soul Player there. They had all the little content creators and stuff were there and stuff. And I guess it's good.
Oh,
You know,
I just heard about Duke Farrell though, man. I heard he about to get in the ring with somebody though. I forgot though.
he might, Duke Farrell been around a long time ago. And even
Right.
though, Duke's channel is still popping, but
Right.
he's just not popping on YouTube. See, I think
Okay.
he got another site that everybody be at. I think it's Clubhouse or something like that. But his YouTube channel done went down. His YouTube channel done, yeah.
Why you
I
YouTube channel
mean,
went down?
well, his YouTube channel done went down because he changed the gaming. See, when you change
Oh,
your YouTube channel to something totally different, you know, that people aren't gonna really relate to some of the game. You're gonna still get some people, yes, but you're not going to
right,
get the crowd. You're not gonna hold the crowd like you had. Like at one time,
right.
Duke used to have like, oh my God, Duke used to have like 100, 200 people in there and stuff like that,
Mm,
because he was popping like that because his channel was different. His channel was about, drama and messiness and all of that, you
right,
know what I mean?
right.
But, um, but he still had a lot to offer his channel though. Then after
Okay,
he changed his channel around and started getting into the gaming scene, um, that kind of worked out a little bit. And then he started with the cooking because he used to cook too. He had a little
okay,
cooking thing where he would go on and he would show people what he made, or he'd be in the kitchen cooking. He'd do that, you know. And then he did a couple of raps, and he could rap his ass off. I know that. So
okay.
yeah, he's got a lot of stuff. He got a lot of stuff going on. So what you see on YouTube, that's just I don't even think he cared really about that. I think he just, he comes on here to keep his numbers up. But reality though, he done moved on to different platforms and stuff. That's where I think all his bread and butter coming from.
Mm,
You know what I mean? But
okay,
he ain't gonna let the YouTube channel because he's been here for a long time. You know what I mean?
okay.
And the same thing as Timbo Slice. Timbo had
Right.
it. I mean, Timbo had it going on. I mean, he had, I mean, people know what I'm talking about. He had a lot of people. Every time he went live, people was right there. People was right there and stuff. But then, things started happening, and he kind of slacked down a little bit. When he started slacking down a little bit, people started paying more attention to Trigger Man's channel. So then now when Slice goes live, or he puts up a video, he's still gonna get views, yes, but he's not gonna get like what he had, you know. But he's real good with that animation stuff or whatever that shit he was doing back then. I mean, he has a lot to offer his channel too. And right now, I think he just talks about worldly stuff. You know, you know what I'm talking about. Issues and community stuff or
Yeah.
whatever. You know what I mean? It's not like you're gonna go into his live and you're gonna be able to sit there and you're gonna be able to, drag somebody or tag somebody or something like that. I don't think his channel is like that anymore. I don't think his channel is like that anymore. But I mean, he's still getting the numbers. And just like I tell people, once you are here in these YouTube streets and you start getting recognized, I mean, you may not be a big content creator, but when you
You just
start
want a
getting
water
the
bottle.
views, the views are gonna come naturally anyway. That's just what it is. Especially if you have your ride or dies, they always gonna check you out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's just what it is. So yeah. But yeah, like I was saying, about the topic tonight, Dragon, you know, it's a lot of people on YouTube that just having a facade. They wear a different mask. They wear a mask inside of YouTube and they wear a mask outside of YouTube. You know what I mean?
Mm.
And
Okay,
that's
okay,
including
okay.
that's including me. When I'm in YouTube, I'm there to enjoy and have people come enjoy my show, have fun, and this and that. But once I click off, and that's the end of the show. Oh, I'm taking my wig off, my lashes, and all that shit. You know what I mean? And it's me. That's it. You know what I
Right.
mean? Show's over. Show is over. So
I don't know why
I'm
he
just,
asked you a question about your
I'm,
lashes though,
huh?
man. He shouldn't have left that alone.
Listen, no, but you know what? That's all right. That's okay because I wanted to answer the question. I wanted to answer his question. I
Right.
wanted to answer his question. It wasn't a battle. It wasn't a battle or anything like that. It was more of, hey, this is this is that. And no, I'm not insecure of myself whatsoever. Hell no. No. Some of these other people maybe that, that's on YouTube, that's hiding behind their avatar. And how long have they been on YouTube? And they still have not cammed up. I don't even know what
Yeah,
any of these people look like. The only thing I know is through their picture. But that could be a
yeah,
cutout picture of something else. That could be a cutout picture of Google or something like that. You know what I mean?
yeah.
They're never going to let you see the real them. No, no, they're never going to let you see the real them, because sometimes you just never know. The person behind the avatar could be a young kid, a real young kid. You know, it's just that they just got into the drama and all of this stuff.
It's back in my
So
fucking nerve, bro. You wash them damn
you know what I
dishes.
mean. So that's all I'm saying. So all I'm just saying again is what you see is not what you always know. That's not what you always gonna get, you know. And the people that's listening from the bushes and beyond, they know exactly what I'm talking about. Hey, what's
Yeah.
going on?
Anybody
Yeah.
got a problem with you? You
And
know,
I'm
let them go
keeping
see
up.
you.
You know what? I have a couple of new people. Thank you so much for coming to my live stream. Please hit the likey like. Hit my likey like. Hit my likey like. I might do a rap song on hit my likey like. You know you want to hit my likey like. Gonna hit that likey like. You like that likey like? So
So you got new songs coming out though? What you got going on?
I ain't got no new song. Stop it.
Well, you got some good damn music. Keep doing what you're doing.
Oh, you know me, Dragon. I play around with my channel and stuff like that. And it's just that that's just how I am. When people come, when they go into my channel and stuff, I want them to be like, damn, she got a lot of stuff going on. She has a lot to
Right.
offer. At one time, yes. At one time, yes. I was with the messiness. Yes, I was with this. I was with that. I held all these people. I had 9, 10 people up on my panel and stuff like that, and this and that. But it really didn't get me. It really didn't get me nowhere, because it was more like, I had to face of either getting my channel closed down, getting struck, YouTube copyright. I mean, it was just crazy. You know what I mean? So, but once I decided, hey, yeah, how my channel is, Dragon. Sometimes, yes, it can be with the rah rah, but I don't want to go that way. I don't want my channel to be known like that. I want my channel to be known like, yeah, she sits up there and she just runs her own thing and she just does her own thing. That's it. She says what's on her mind. If you don't like it, she's always welcoming people up on the panel to talk about. Always. You know what I mean? I don't try to get in beefs with nobody. If they don't come at me, I leave them alone. You know what I mean? I
Right.
don't
That's
want to
true.
be I don't want to be known as, I don't want to be known as a troublemaker and all of that stuff. But I'm gonna say what the hell I'm gonna say. And if I see some stuff, as far as I'm gonna address some stuff, then
Oh, there
that's
go
what I'm
Queen
gonna do.
Lakers.
Hey, Miss Lakers, how are you?
Hey y'all, how y'all doing?
What's going on with you? What's going on with you, Queen Lakers?
Nothing at all. What's up with y'all?
We're just discussing
I'm
on
just
what
chilling.
what about the comment that I had got in my on my page, on my YouTube page, talking about
So,
the night that I was in the studio, and he seen all the hair and the makeup, and he came and said, I need to ask you a question. So I was answering his question because I tried to talk to him about talking about it behind the scenes, but since
who
he
you
did
talking
not,
about? Who you talking about?
I'm talking about,
All
somebody
right, then.
that,
Let me go ahead and get up out of here. Keep doing what you're doing, Miss Brown.
yeah.
Why
So
you
All right,
I
leaving,
just,
Dragon?
salute. All right.
Dragon, what's his problem?
I don't know.
Dragon be running for some reason. Somebody must be chasing him.
Mm-mm.
Jeez. He's like, okay, I'm see you later. Like, damn. Yeah, so that's all I was doing. I was just addressing, answering that person's question because he asked me a
Who was
question.
it? Do you know who it was?
Yeah, I know who it was. Yeah,
Uh,
I know who it was, but um, yeah, I know who it was, but I
well,
know
what they
that
say? Why do you have? What they ask you? Why did you have it on or something? Like,
no, he okay. It was the night when I was in the studio. I was in the
uh,
studio, and he was like, "Can I ask you a question?" Now he typed this, on my page. So he says, "Can I ask you a question?" He says, why do you wear all that? Why do you wear all that makeup and all that hair? He's like, "I like a woman that's natural." That's what he said. He said, "I like a woman that's natural." He's like, "And are you insecure about yourself?" So when I told him, I said, listen, I said, holler at me behind the scenes. Let's talk about it. So then he
uh,
hits me back and says, no, let's talk about it here. So I said, oh, okay. I said, so if you're scared, say you scared. That's what I said. I said, if you're scared, say you scared. So I was like, okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'll just wait till I go live, and then I'll address it and answer his question then, because like I was telling everybody else, when you see me and I'm in glam and makeup and earrings and hair, and that's what you see on YouTube. When I'm off of YouTube, I don't look like that. You know, I don't wear no
right.
wig, I don't wear no makeup, I don't wear no lashes. That's just the facade that you see when I'm up on
You
camera. When
entertaining. That's right. You entertaining. You're right.
that's it. And see, and that's what I was trying to, talk to him about, but he wouldn't step to me. So I'm hoping that he'll go back and see this video and say, okay, all right, well, she answered my question, because he didn't want to talk to me behind the scenes. So I was like, okay, cool. So then I was saying that, that's how, some of these women, even up on YouTube and stuff, they show their avatar picture, but they showing you what they want you to see. They may not look like that in real life, is what I'm saying. So that's why I said, is what you see is not always what you get. And that's just like a
Well,
dude.
so many people cam up
Look,
nowadays, though. The female content creators, you made that positive to do. You know what I'm saying? Because you stayed cammed up. Now, you was the first female I think to cam up.
oh, I
Oh,
was?
as far as the content creator, yeah, I don't remember, but when that many content creators and females when you came out. Besides, I think you even came out before Miss what's her name Lowdown too. Yeah, you was out before Miss Lowdown, but yeah, Miss Lowdown cammed up in the basement. Remember, but you cammed up. You started out cammed up. No other content creator started out like that. You did it first. I don't remember no other females
Mm,
being cammed up besides Tasha K.
right,
But they
right,
not even in.
right.
But I'm talking
She
about in
stay
our
cammed
sector
up.
though. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about in our sector though, in what they call this little sector we in.
Right, right, right. Um,
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't remember. You was the only female content creator that was cammed up.
But you know what? And but then right today. Now I already know what you look like, Miss Lakers. I'm not talking about you. You're beautiful. I know. But I'm talking about some of the women that that's been in these YouTube streets for going on like a year, 2 years, and yes, they get in beefs and stuff like that, but they still won't cam up.
Right.
They still won't cam up.
Because they know once they cam up, somebody really has something to say. They can just go off guessing now. You know what I'm saying? So and then a
Right.
lot of people want to stay. A lot of people want to stay private because once you cam up, they can Google search your picture and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people want to stay private. Don't want they life out there like that. Because
Yeah.
this sector, these sectors we attach to scandalous.
Yes, it is. And cutthroat. Cutthroat.
Yeah.
I'm like, dang. I'm telling you, but that, you know what? Like I said, I guess this is like the new YouTube. This is the new YouTube. Cutthroat and all of that. Now what was going on with Timbo's channel? Because I know sometimes I would catch some of his videos and stuff like that. He definitely don't even have a lot of views, but he still has a subscriber, so that's good.
I don't know. I don't watch too much anymore. Anything. I pop
Mm,
in and out and back off.
yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, because you kind of you. I mean, because it's the same thing. It's the same thing, and I be thinking like, I wonder how many guys then then lost their jobs or got or came back late
Did they
from
did
lunch,
they did they even have did they even have one? Let's
or
talk
do they
about
even
it.
have a job? Right. You're
Right.
right. You're absolutely right.
I can
It,
say I believe a lot of them don't have jobs because they be on here too much. And like I said, this is the first time I ever seen so many black men be proud they get food stamps. You know, wow.
yeah, they'll be selling. They'll probably go right over to the food stamp sector and start selling the stamps,
I
trading the
don't
stamps.
know.
Hmm.
There's
I'm
something
telling
different.
you.
Like they were talking about, oh, ain't nothing to be ashamed of. You should be like you a whole man out here. Like, why are you getting food stamps? Like, why you ain't working for a living? Like something. Like, man, the heck.
And see, a man like that to get food stamps like that. I'm telling you, 9 times out of 10, he ain't got no job. We already know that. He probably don't have no car, and he's probably riding a bike, or he got to try to pay somebody to come and pick his ass up to take him places and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And he probably get food stamps. Oh my God.
I heard somebody that you got into it with before saying, yeah, my girl, he ain't even said my wife, but my girl, yeah, she get $900 and stuff. We be eating good over here. Man, I'm like, how? Like you, I mean, like, okay, so she getting stamps. That mean, like, either you on her case with her or you living in, but like, okay, you bragging about she getting stamps, like you ain't working with to where y'all ain't, y'all gonna have a future or something, like, and I don't believe they work either because they on this app all day, all night too. So,
Right. And they go to the grocery store and they probably get, the ones that get the food stamps because they got buggies full of food, buggies,
and you know
all
what?
right
Ain't
up to the
nothing
top and
wrong
then
with
some.
if you don't have no other choice. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't have no other choice. Then
Right,
it's
right.
supposed to be it's supposed to be just a stepping stone though for you to get on your feet or whatever, right? But for these men out here, man, come on.
I think it's sad that these men are lazy like that, and they want to get food stamps. I know exactly what you're talking about because sometimes I go into the grocery store and I see the men pull out those cards faithfully and pay for their little food and stuff like that. I'm like, but you got two good, you got working arms and working legs. You mean to tell me you can't no, no. They want the food stamps. Yep. They want the food stamps. And you got it where like the boyfriend get the food stamps. The girlfriend with the 3 and 4 kids, she get food stamps. Her mama get food stamps. Her boyfriend's mama get food stamps. So it goes on and on.
Right.
It goes on and on, and 9 times out of 10, when the daughter, when she okay, when the daughter gets grown, or she's already grown, but when her daughter, say if she had a daughter, her daughter gets grown, she gonna get on the system too, and she gonna get the food stamps. I guess somebody gotta stop the cycle. I think the only way that's gonna happen when someone say, you know what, I'm not gonna be like my grandmother. I'm not gonna be like my mother. I'm going to go out and get me a job. I'm going to college. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. Because they see what, yeah, you know what I'm talking about, Miss Lynn.
Yeah, right. Because I watched a special one time and they was talking about how women so set on like they think this is life. I'm gonna get on welfare, give me some food stamps. My baby
Yep.
daddy gonna pay me he gonna pay me child support. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give me some Section 8, and I'm gonna live good. How's that the good life? Like,
Yep.
come on, like,
Yep.
but where did we set those things as
Right.
goals for us to achieve in life? You know what
Exactly.
I'm saying? Like, don't nobody want anything out of life anymore. Not us as a race. You
I'm
know.
gonna tell you something, Miss Lakers. If I was a landlady and I owned property and I had nice apartment and something like that, and I had it for rent, and then I see this girl or something like that, the girl is gonna come. Either she gonna have about 3 4 kids already at home. She's gonna bring the best one. She's gonna bring the one that's good. Okay. Now she's dressed nice, looking good, smelling good, all that, right? So now
Uh,
she comes in and said, okay, yeah, I like the apartment. I wanted da 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 da, right? But I'm thinking like what some of these landlords need to do before they start renting these
you
apartments
know what
out
I
to these
do? I
little
gotta see
girls
your
before
old
they
house
need to
first.
go
I
look
gotta see
at
your
how
old
they
house.
live. Huh?
I gotta see your old house. Like if
Right,
before I rent to you, I gotta see how you listen. And I know the difference between you need to clean up or straighten up and nasty. You know what I'm saying?
right,
Because like my house, um, even though it look good, sometimes I don't feel like straightening up, but I don't care because my house looks so good. If I don't straighten up one day, it don't make a difference. You know what I'm saying? Because it's
yeah,
a difference between you need to just tidy up. You know what I'm saying? And let you just live in your house than being nasty. You know what
right,
I'm saying?
exactly,
You can walk into somebody's
exactly,
house and tell that they don't never clean up if the walls filthy. You know what I'm saying? The curtains nasty. You know,
right,
the floor is nasty. The baseboards. You know what I'm saying? You can tell the
right,
difference between clothes piled up everywhere. Because even when I need to wash, you know what I'm saying? I got my pile of clothes over there. I don't care. I just throw the next dirty clothes on top. You know what I'm saying? When I get ready to wash, I wash. You know what I'm saying? But it's a
right,
different than clothes just scattered everywhere and stuff just piled up. So you
right,
can tell the difference between you just need to tighten up or if you just nasty and filthy. It's a difference.
right, right. I think some of these young girls that get those Section 8 houses, those Section 8 houses, now when they first move in those Section 8 houses, I'm pretty sure Section 8 probably already do an inspection of the property to make sure the refrigerator work, make sure the stove work, about this and that, this and that. Soon as she gets up in there and start moving around, and then now she brings her boyfriend up in there, or she brings it. Next thing you know, the apartment is getting ran down real quick. Getting ran down real quick, and then some shit just happened to happen in the house. First thing they want to do is say, "Oh well, you know what? The landlord didn't fix this, or the landlord didn't fix that," knowing that they broke it in the first place, right?
Right. But you know what? Because Section 8 was catching so much backslash from them lawyers, from landlords taking them to court and they house to be tore up. Now they kick you off Section 8 if your house nasty. Up here
Oh,
anyway.
okay,
If
okay,
they come out in your house, they will give you a warning. You know what I'm saying? That you need to clean up. You know what I'm saying? You're too nasty, and you abusing. The person's home or whatever. They would kick you out Section 8 now up here if you nasty.
oh wow,
And
okay,
I mean,
okay.
I ain't talking about you need to straighten up. I'm talking about nasty because they was catching too many lawsuits.
Oh, they
You
was
know, they was losing a
oh,
lot of money because they gotta pay for them people house. Some people tear up.
mm. Oh, okay. Because I know that I know up here what they do is I think they go in, they do an inspection, and then also they make sure that everything is the way that you see the apartment, that's the way they expect for it to be, to stay.
Mhm.
Also do inspections, like they'll come and actually inspect your place just to see how you're keeping it up.
Yeah, they do that. That's what I'm saying. They do that up here now too. But let your house be too nasty, or you be a hoarder or something like that. Yeah, they put you out. You'll lose your Section 8.
Mm. Now, isn't that also another reason why some of the slumlords don't really want to fool with Section 8, because some of them know that it's some stuff that needs to
Oh
be
yeah, you
fixed.
can't be a slumlord either on Section 8. Not up here because they won't let you rent.
Mm.
They'll put you
Okay.
on the list where you can't rent out to Section 8. So
Oh, okay. Because I know
a lot of slumlords up here don't take Section 8. Yeah.
right, because see, I think too a lot of landlords don't take Section 8 because it could be some stuff in the apartment that needs to be fixed, like a
And they
broken
ain't gonna
window,
fix it.
no
Right,
screen,
right.
something like that.
And when you
And
get
the
Section
landlord
8
just say he
money,
ain't gonna pay for it.
Right, when
Hmm?
you get Section 8 money, you got to make sure everything stay fixed. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, a lot of slumlords don't take Section 8. They want somebody
Yeah,
that's gonna pay. They want somebody that's gonna pay rent.
yeah, yeah. But I was hearing up here. I don't know if it's true or not, but they saying that some of the landlords are now going into DHS, the welfare department, sitting there trying to grab welfare recipients, trying to ask them if they need a place to stay and giving them one of those crazy rundown or whatever apartments. Is
Oh wow.
mm-hmm. That's what I heard. I'm like, they doing it like that. So if somebody say, yeah, they doing it like that, but yeah. But I noticed that now some of these around here,
But
around in
up there, y'all stuff a little bit more ran down than ours is up here. You know what I'm saying?
right,
Some, you know.
right, right. But I'm telling you, I've seen they put up some really nice houses, and I know it's probably like for the the low income or whatever, but they had the nice house at one time. But you could see they starting to get ran down because a lot of high traffic, because a lot of this, a lot of that. Next thing you know, you look around, you see garbage all in the yard. You see the broken windows. You see, doors don't even. You know what I mean? I'm like, dang, you know.
So you can't do that to my houses because I have a heart attack. I make sure mine stay regular made. If I see you tearing up mine, we gonna have a problem, and I would tell you. You know what I'm
Right now, do
saying?
you accept
If
pets
your
in
kids
your
are breaking stuff in my house, I would tell you, huh?
Do you accept pets?
Do I say what?
Pets, animals.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah, but
okay, okay.
it comes with stipulations and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And you got to pay an extra $300 with your deposit.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Oh,
because you
well,
ain't finna
so
have your cat or dog pissing all over my house and the carpet got to come up. You know, something like that. You gonna have to pay me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got to put an extra deposit down. That
so
and then
okay,
and
so
if something messed up, I'm gonna you're gonna pay for it. I'm gonna keep your deposit
right. Okay, so they put the deposit. You charge them $300 deposit. Now, what about the
for a
rent?
pet.
Do they got to pay the extra rent like $75 extra
What you mean for the animal?
for the yeah for the animal?
Oh no, I don't charge you rent for your no, because to me, an animal like a child. Because I'm an animal owner, you know what I'm saying. So I don't look at them as actually pets, but you do got to give me an extra deposit for that pet because like some people let they pets do stuff that's they shouldn't be. Don't watch them, let them piss all over the house and use the bathroom all over the house, soil carpet and stuff like that. Chew on the banisters and the wall and the base. No, you can't if but if your animal don't tear my house or do nothing wrong, you get it back.
Okay,
But
okay,
no, I don't
okay.
charge you them no monthly rent for a pet. No, I don't do that. To me,
Oh,
I'd rather
okay,
just charge you the deposit. I'm not gonna charge you monthly for it. That's to me that's wrong.
okay. So by okay, but you being a landlord and stuff. Now
And
I
you
heard
gotta
far.
carry, but I do make you carry insurance on your animal.
Oh, okay. So now the security deposit. So what I heard, I don't know if this is true or not, but I heard that when a person pays security deposit, the landlord is supposed to put that money in the bank for it to collect interest. So if you don't mess up nothing in the apartment, everything is good to go. They go in, say you move in, they go in, they take the money out, and they give you your security plus the interest. But I heard the landlords just give you the security that you paid, but
I
keep the
wish somebody would tell me I gotta put some money in the bank for you to collect interest. No, it ain't like that.
oh, okay.
When you give me that deposit money, that's my money. I do whatever the heck I want to do with it. You know what I'm saying? But when you get ready to move out of there, you get it back if you leave everything the way it was when you got there.
Okay. So you don't put the money in the bank for the tenants to collect interest.
No, heck no, for what?
Oh,
I'm not finna.
okay.
What am I put? No, they ain't what that. They ain't. I don't know who say that. I ain't never heard of that.
Okay. Wow. Hmm. All right. Yeah, because I thought that's what some of the people up here in New York State they were
It might
talking
okay. It
about.
might be up there. It might be like that up there, but it ain't like that up here. How you gonna tell
Mm.
me I gotta put your deposit money in the bank to collect interest? That's my money. It's
You
not your
know,
money.
that's my money.
Right.
Like you
That's
said,
my money. I
that's
do what I want to
my
do with it.
money. That's my money. So, but if the tenant, so if the tenants messes up some stuff or whatever, you usually have to take it out of the security deposit before they move
Yeah.
and give them the difference.
If it's some difference.
Oh, if it's some difference. Okay, okay.
Right.
Mm. Oh,
But
okay,
that's what I
okay.
like. That's what I like about renting to people with Section 8 because Section 8 gonna pay for any damages.
Yeah, that's true. But Section 8 will pay for the, but 9 times out of 10, they'll probably that person will probably get their Section 8 snatched, right? If they cause too, if
Yeah.
it's too much damage, right?
If it's too much damage, yeah, they strict now Section 8 up here because they was having to pay out too much. Yeah, if you cause too much damage and this and that and this, yeah, you can lose it. Yeah, they had to tighten up on them people.
Wow. Mm.
They tighten up on the people and on the landlords.
Yeah, yeah. We have a lot of slumlords here, man. I mean,
We got some
a
here
lot of
too.
slumlords. Yeah,
But
but
see,
I've
I'm
seen
not.
those real nice. Yeah, I've seen some of those really nice apartments when they first was built and all of that stuff, and then they get a family up in there, and once them young girls get up in there and they have their boyfriends and all of this and all of that, and next thing you know, everything just goes to hell quick.
But I'm not one of them people. I can't tell you can't have your boyfriend there, your baby daddy, whatever. But I bet not. You better not be getting a police calls to my house. You better not be, out here, doing things to where the neighbors calling me, telling me you doing this and you doing that, and
Right.
or you selling drugs out the house, or you got 100 people there. Like I had this one young girl. Her baby daddy would come over there. Now, not she pay her water bill now, but before before this is back when the landlords had to pay the water bills. You know what I'm saying? The water and
Hmm.
sewer bill. She would let her boyfriend, him, and his buddies, his cousins, all up over there, and they all just washing their car because she don't have to pay a water bill. Oh, you got me messed up. You got me up. Either you getting, I told Section 8 what was going on or whatever, and I'm not paying. Either she get out or y'all pay the water bill. Somebody gonna pay this water bill. I ain't paying. You got me messed up.
Wow. Section 8 ended up paying the water bill.
You know, she ended up having to pay it. They didn't pay it. She had to pay it.
Oh.
She had to
Mm.
pay it or move. So we had to
Yeah.
come up with a separate contract between me and her.
Oh, okay. Mm. Wow. So what else been going on, Miss Lakers? You been hearing down these old crazy YouTube streets.
I ain't been watching, girl. I don't know what's going on.
Mm. It's the same old. I mean, I dip in and dip out on some of this stuff, you know. It's like I say, you know what? I see why a lot of these content creators don't even have memberships. You're not gonna see too many people that got joint
Girl, no,
buttons now.
that's what they got. If they ain't got nothing else, they got the memberships because they ain't monetized. They got the member. I don't even know what they got memberships for because I'm like, what is they offering?
Exactly, they offering messiness. That's what they offer.
I don't know. I'm like so disgusted with YouTube now. Well, this part of it anyway. You know what I'm saying? This sector and the other sectors that attach to it, it's just garbage now. I'm
You're
like,
absolutely right.
it's
It
not the
is.
same. It's not fun anymore. It's not like Remember how we used to be on tempos at night having grown folks talk,
Yes,
and we be
yes,
able
I
to
still
just
talk about it.
talking on the panel all night long. Man, that used to be so much fun. I always had so much fun on this panel over there.
I know, and I couldn't wait to get. I'm like, okay, all right. So let me finish up doing what I'm doing and this and that because I already know it's gonna be a bomb show, and it was. I mean, I'm like, damn, it's like
Yeah.
3 o'clock. We still up in there doing, just
We don't even
TV.
have nobody doing that now, like Timbo did it, you know?
Ain't nobody ever gonna be able to do it like him. Mm-mm. Ain't nobody, And I would go to him, even though we had our little differences in the past and stuff like that. Because everybody got mad because I left out from over there
Right.
to join Polar. Um,
Well,
I would still be
I
like,
was with you. I was with you. Remember, I got drugged with you. Like,
yeah,
I get drugged with everybody. I'm like, oh my God, why did I get drugged?
I
Y'all
know,
told me to
remember?
go over there. They told me to go over there and support you. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm over here with you. I get drugged with you. I'm like, hey, where that
Oh
happened
yeah, oh
at?
yeah. Oh yeah, that was a crazy time, boy. Tambo was mad at
Yeah.
me. Trigger Man was mad at me. Uh, Shopping was mad. I mean, everybody was coming at me. I was like, okay, leave me alone, leave me alone.
Yeah. I'm like everything I got drugged was nothing I ever did. I got drugged by people for just being around people. I'm like, I'm just can't pull me, pull me.
Oh yeah,
I ain't
exactly.
even do nothing. I ain't even do nothing.
I know.
But
But you know what?
but
Those
I'm
are
just
the
saying
those
that
are the
we had so
times
much, huh?
that was the fun. That's the fun that
Man,
it's never gonna happen over here, not in this sector, because they don't know they don't know how to run nothing. You know what I mean? They don't. You know. I mean, back then it was fun. That's all I could say. It was fun. I enjoyed it, and like I said, I would go to Timbo and be like, "Hey, you please bring back grown folks night. Bring it back. Bring it back." And he never
it
did.
would
So,
jump too because ain't nobody up positive that time of night like we used to be. You know what I'm saying? So if he brought it back, it would work.
oh yes, yes it would. Yes, it would, because it's people out here in these YouTube streets. Most of them, maybe they probably like, you know what? We are tired but we want to go somewhere with some entertainment that we like. So if Timbo brought back Grown Folks Night, and especially if Trigger Man joined them again, oh yeah, they'll blow up. They'll blow up.
Just like with what's going on now in the news. If we what that girl just killed her husband on Facebook. If he had grown folks talk, that would be oh man, we would be up all night long talking. Man, he just need to go
Right,
back. I wish he
exactly.
would, yeah. It's so many things that happen.
Exactly.
Like if we had grown folks talk, he would have content forever. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Yes, yes, yes. And he was so talented because, especially when he did those, you remember he did those animated cartoon
The
things?
little joke, uh-huh.
Oh man, I love that. He did one of Charleston White. He did one of,
Yeah, I
so
see those. That was
everybody,
so funny.
man, he was real. He's very talented. Very, very, very. He had a lot going for his channel and stuff. I just hope one day, he just decides, hey, I'm gonna give it a whirl. I'm just gonna do a grown folks night. See where it goes. I know he'll blow up that night. I mean, he'll be like, oh yeah, this is it. You
He
know,
probably don't have time for it anymore. People go on and move on. You know,
that's it.
but what I was trying to say, if he man, that would be so live. But I'm thinking like even if he did it, like the people don't got used to the mess now. Would they want to go back? Is it enough of us positive for him to make it off of that now? You know what I'm saying? Or do all everybody want to see his mess now? Because I'm like,
Right,
I don't want to see the mess. I want to see positive. You know what I'm saying?
right,
But
exactly.
how many, how many of us really? They say they want the positive stuff, but how many of us really want positive?
They don't.
How
They
many of us
don't.
really want? Right?
They don't.
Because if they
See,
really
I'm
want
gonna
it,
tell you, the people. Right. See, I've looked at a lot of those live streams and stuff like that, and if some of the content creators that do have some stuff going on, some positivity, you hear people. You can see some of the comments saying, "Yeah, I really want this. I really want the positivity. I'm tired of this and that." But then next thing you know, you go down the YouTube streets a little bit more.
hey,
They're
King
getting it.
Kapala.
You
Yeah,
know, they're right in
it's
there
messy
writing the stuff. Like,
everywhere.
yeah, yeah. So every
And you know what?
Wednesday, that's what it is.
And the trolling and stuff they do, like okay, like the trolling when Polar was with and Polar started the trolling to me. I don't remember
Hmm.
nobody doing the trolling before Polar. You know, if they was, I don't remember it. You know what I'm saying? Polar made the trolling cool. You know what I'm saying? Let's eat. Let's eat. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right. Because he came
So
over to Timbo. He came over to grown folks night. Remember?
yeah, he came from over there, didn't he? Didn't he come from there?
Right, him
Yeah,
and
yeah,
MHB. Yup, that's
yeah.
like I said. Back then, it was content creator against content creator. It wasn't
Yeah,
subscribers
they
against.
wasn't dragon subs, right? It was no dragon subs. It was the
Nope,
content
nope.
creator against content creator, right? Exactly.
Right,
It was no dragon, no doggone subs. When they started that, I'm
right,
like, what the heck? What the subs got to, it was a big thing with dragon subs. Then it went from dragon subs to doxing the subs
yes,
and
they
other
did.
content, like, but that them other sectors brought that stuff in, here or whatever. They started, but, but why not stop it? Let's stop it and let's go back to doing like how we used to be. Like
They
everybody telling me, oh,
can't.
I'm tired of the
They
messy.
can't.
But I can't tell y'all tired of the messy because I can click on and look at somebody's channel I know messy and it's 300-400 people in there. So I thought y'all was tired
Yep,
of it.
yep. It's three
You're
or
not
four
tired
hundred
of it.
people.
Y'all like that stuff.
You know what I don't understand, Miss Lakers? What I don't understand is that I ain't gonna name no names, but I remember I went down these YouTube streets and this person was holding a live stream. Now in the live stream, I seen it had maybe 19, maybe 20 people at the most. But why when that person got out their live stream, I happened to
It's a
just go back
thousand
down
some
these
views and
streets
stuff.
and I see the views that went up to 200 views, 300 views in like 20 minutes. Is that even possible? You mean to tell me that many people were looking from the bushes? Because I definitely
Hold
didn't
up,
see many
listen.
live
I
streams.
was just gonna say that no, girl, that's nothing. I don't see where it was only like 6 people typing in the chat. And like maybe I might have paused it and when I come back the live over with, right? But it got 15, 25, 100 views. I ain't see
Right.
2,000 people. I ain't see 2,000. Hold up, it was just 6 people in there. How and then it might have been like maybe someone say altogether 100 people in the whole chat. So how the live in like 5 minutes ago with 2,500
Right.
views? Like where the views come from?
I've seen that. I'm like, wait a minute, is that even possible? I mean, even when I get off my live stream, I have maybe I don't know. I can go back an hour later and I maybe have like 40, 49, maybe 50 views. That's it. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm looking at this person's live. I'm looking at the people, the same people that's always in there. I'm looking at the 19 or 20 people. But how is that possible? Soon as you click off, I go back and I look, and you got close to 300 views in less than minutes.
Yeah, where's the I don't. So you gonna tell me it was 200 more people in the bushes with me? I didn't see them.
Hell no. Hell no. But people don't see people, I believe some people pay attention to that, but some people probably be like, oh, you know what, is that their live stream is popping. Yeah, it's popping with bots. That's what it is. I believe that those are nothing but strictly bots. Soon as that person clicks off, they're gonna get all those views that's added on to whatever that person already had. That's what I think. You know what I mean?
Hey, Miss Parker.
I believe that if you took those views, I mean, if you took those views away, you would actually see that they're not too far from the people that get lower views. It's just that they're just going through the back door buying bots. That's what it is.
Exactly.
Buying bots, you know? And I just look at them and be like, okay, you know what? Yeah, we know. Hey, Miss Parker, how are you? I
Miss,
went over
but
to
you ever watch Miss Parker channel?
I went
You
over
see
there
how
today.
you see how she stay no matter what she stay positive and don't
She
fold
stays
on it.
positive. Yes, I went
Yeah.
over there
But,
today, and I actually
mhm.
I sat there. Actually, how I dip and dab, I leave or
Right.
whatever, but I stayed because I wanted to see. I wanted to see what she was talking about, and I love her content. Her content
Yeah.
was nice. It was relaxed. It was laid back. Nobody was fighting. she was up there coming. She was reading some real, stuff, and I like
Right.
that. I like
Right.
that, and I told her, if you got a great show and you got good content, I'm gonna tell you because I'm gonna be like, you know
Right.
what, I like this because this is something that somebody else can use. This is something that
Right.
somebody could probably take back to their channel and be like, hey, this is what I learned and stuff. She's gonna go a long way with her channel. She is. Now, I'm pretty sure, just like anybody else, Miss Lakers, we sometimes, sometimes the mess will come our way, and sometimes we
Miss
gotta
Parker, hit the link. Hit the link real quick. She said she appreciate you, Patricia.
Oh yeah, I appreciate her. Yeah. And sometimes we have to deal with it. But other than that, Miss Parker and I think Transparent Talk, those are the channels that I've kind of looked in and I've seen it. They got some good shit. Now Transparent Talk. Now she'll go in and she'll discuss some topics or whatever, some important stuff.
But you know what I like about when she go in, she's not going in to be messy. She going to say, like, come on, let's ask some real questions, like, or let's make some real observations. Let's keep it real, like, and she say those things that people like. She's like, well, don't get offended, but I'm gonna say this because, like, let's really say this. You know what I'm saying? Because people thinking it, but people just scared to say it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So
That's
yeah,
it. Right.
But,
and I see that a lot of times down these YouTube streams, like they want to say it, but they don't want to say it. So they look for other, somebody else that's boisterous and like, fuck it, I'm gonna say it. That's it.
Hold on, but listen though, her boyfriend, her fiance, Shank Rock. Listen, and this what I'm saying. He reminds me of me so much. He's younger than me though by some years, but listen. When his channel positive too, you know what I'm saying. But listen to this: his numbers when he came up to our sector was low. You know what I'm saying, and they end up putting him in some mess, dragging him all through YouTube. Okay, guess what he did? He addressed it one time and said that what the truth was, and they was lying on him, and he didn't address it no more. Okay, he didn't drag nobody, he didn't scratch with nobody, no none. He just addressed on his own panel. And guess what? His show now, his show is booming now, and guess what? Ain't none of us in there. None of us in there. None of us. It's maybe a couple. It's maybe like 5 of us out our sector in there. Other than that, he got a whole nother crew. And so when people tell you that you only can have the same, we all gonna share the same 1,000 subscribers. No, you don't. You don't have to. No, you do not have to.
If you're not with that mess, the mess is not going to follow you because you're not going to have it. You're not going to have that mess. So therefore, YouTube is going to open the door and bring positivity and more positive your way.
And they open the door in his channel, boom.
That's it. You know what I mean?
His channel bang. I'm like, wow.
I was telling Miss Lakers how I enjoyed your live today. Very informational and very positive content. I love that.
Thank you, Miss Brown, and salute, sis, salute.
Hey, baby.
You used to have the chill spot, and I don't like when people forget where we really came from and how we really used to get down. Wasn't nothing like Friday nights and Saturday nights and Miss Patricia. You know what I'm saying? And it's like we can't out with the old, in with the new. You know what I'm saying? We gotta rock the same way we used to rock. You know what I'm saying? I get new content creators are coming in and setting trends and stuff, but if we're gonna take it back, let's go back to the original way. We ain't gonna never have the same fun and the time, but let's go back to supporting our originals and stuff first.
Exactly.
And then, get with the new ones and stuff like that. But you've always set the trend for us, Miss Patricia. It was like, that the person you can go to their house and kick it, you know what I'm saying? And just have a good time, smoke and stuff and just kick it, that's what it was, and you did that for us. And I appreciate it.
Do you remember anybody else coming up before Patricia? I don't remember nobody else having a camera on before her. Do you? I'm like, she started that. I don't remember no other females coming up before she did it. Do you?
I really can't say because I do remember Miss Patricia camming up on every time she came.
from the
live,
beginning,
you
right?
know. So, and Miss
Yeah.
Patricia also came as she was. She didn't
Right. Messed
query.
up
She didn't let
camera and all.
nobody.
Yep,
Messed
messed
up
up
camera and
camera.
all.
Yes, I did. And you know they drag. Listen, they drag my butt all down to YouTube. She talking about, oh, she
With
looked
that
tan.
messed up
Oh, she
camera.
looked dead. Oh, she looked, yeah, but I still kept on going.
I said, you made it cool for women to cam up because they was not cammed up.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
You
And
know,
like I
Miss
said,
Patricia
now
was doing her karaoke nights. You know, anybody
her
that can
singing,
get on
right,
here with a microphone and do what you did, that's big. Because everybody don't have that mindset. You know, we still got people still go live and don't cam up when they go live. Like, why can't I see the face of the person I'm speaking to? Like,
right.
you know what I'm saying? How can I
Right.
relate? How do I know it's you, even you I'm talking to, if I can't relate? But you always done it, Miss Patricia. And like I said, you know, I shared the live tonight. I'm gonna continue sharing. I just said, dang, Miss
So good.
Patricia's
I
live. Let
appreciate it.
me go over and kick it with her because I don't went back to Skull Gang. So he gave me my wrench tonight. So I'm excited.
No,
Oh, okay, okay.
congratulations. Yeah,
Thank you.
because I sign in. Come on here. This is see if she got a live set up. Put my notification on so it'll click when she go live. Other than that, I ain't studying it. When you go live, Miss Parker, I got it set. When Shane go live, you know, with certain people they go live, I got it set so I can come hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? Say hey. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, this sector suck now, man. It suck
Yeah,
horribly.
yeah. You know,
And you
when
know
I
what's
go down there,
crazy?
go ahead.
I get more from the beef sector, support from the beef sector
I
than
bet
I
you
do
do.
our sector. Like real talk, I go through the beef sector, I see my name on community walls of people that I ain't even really go in their chat. I go in a lot of beef sector chats, but it'd be like people. I was like, oh my gosh, she shared my live. Like I didn't know she knew me. Like
I
I
ain't gonna
be
even lie.
seeing.
I don't even be knowing half the names. I only know them from being in your chat and over in
Yeah,
Shank's chat. Other than that, I don't even recognize them. You know, from our sector because I don't know them. I'm like, who is that? And they be
mm-hmm.
speaking to me. I'm like, who is that? I don't know who that is.
And they
Right,
But I
right.
see
engage.
that.
They don't just come. They come and engage in the conversation.
Yes,
They actually
yes,
kick it with
exactly.
me and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I appreciate the beef sector. And it's sad. And you know, when I first came on, Miss Patricia, it hurt my feelings because I was like, damn, where's my sector? Like I ain't never did nothing to our sector. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like put us in harm's way, bought mess to the, you know what I'm saying, from another side. So it did mess me up at the beginning. But then I was like, I can't worry about this sector. I got to worry about me and what I got going on, and that's it.
And
Right,
that's how I
right.
feel. That's how I feel. I feel like that over here because I'm like, hey, when did we just stop not giving a F about Miss Brown anymore? You know what I'm saying? Like, when did this happen? Like,
Right.
nobody
It
want to
just
come over here no more because
right.
y'all was over here effing up her mother freaking channel. You know what I'm saying? All together, and not where we at.
Right, because that's what I was trying to say. Once everything changed, they weren't getting fed the way they used to. They went somewhere else, and they never came. I mean, some of them, few of them would stop in, but I remember, and I'm pretty sure y'all remember. I used to have like 80, 90, 100 people.
100 people, yes, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, and that's what I say. So once you didn't support the messiness no more, where y'all go when y'all say, oh, remember, hold on, listen. Remember, you be like, oh, I'd be like, oh, here they come. Like, okay, I'm out. Remember, you was like, Lakers, don't leave. I'm like,
right,
girl,
right,
I'm
right.
done. Listen. And I hope y'all. I said, when she stopped with the messiness, remember, I used to say all the time, like, I hope y'all still support her. I said, y'all over here destroying. Remember, they used to cuss me out and everything. Oh, Lakers, take your boring butt on. I'm like, I hope
Mhm.
y'all. Support like y'all over here destroying her channel. I hope y'all still be over here after y'all destroy it. You know what I'm saying? Still running with the same, energy that y'all. Oh, we gonna be over here. We gonna still support that. Where y'all at? Where y'all
Right,
at?
they didn't left. They left, and like I said,
They
a
don't even
few of
stop
them,
in
they
and
know.
say mother freaking
A
hi
few
no
of them,
more. They don't do nothing.
right? Because now the mess done took over. Once that mess took over, and then other people, you start changing your channel around, and you ain't with that mess. They go somewhere else. That's it.
Mhm.
That's it. You know, And yeah. But Miss Parker, do you what's your take on what me and Miss Laker was talking about earlier about how some of these live streams, you see that when they're going on, they have maybe like 19 or 20 people in there, but then all of a sudden, as soon as they get off their live stream, somehow 200 or 300 people just all of a sudden pop up within like 2 minutes. What do you think that is? You think
they got 1,500 views? Yeah,
you got 1,500 views less than what?
a half an hour.
And Mrs. Brown and Queen Lakers, y'all been on her just as long as I have. We have seen a tremendous change. You know what I'm saying? It's like as the world turns, it's like a soap opera. It changes every season. You know what I'm saying? When I say every season, weekly is changing. It's to the point now where if you miss a day, you miss the week. If you miss 2 days, you miss the year. And I'm looking at 6,000 subs, 8,000 subs, 20,000. Like I've been. It's
but
funny
you ain't got but you ain't got but 10 people in your chat when you go live.
Right.
Am I lying though? Am I lying? You got 10,000 subs, but when you go live, it ain't but 5 people in the chat. Make that make sense? I don't understand that.
Queen Lakers, that's why if y'all pay like for real, you've been there from the beginning when I started. And Miss Patricia, I just was like, I want to start from the mud. I don't care. I started going outside our sector. I didn't go to the beef sector, the black sector. I started going and watching the Japanese girls do go to the Dollar Tree and do stuff. You know what I'm saying? I started networking with them like that. Like I be in there saluting them in their language. They got a bot that speaks English and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I was like, salute Chin Lang or whoever they are. And I started going to a crochet woman to do crochets. Her husband's a pastor. Like I had to get out of our sector because I knew once I started, we wasn't gonna get. I'm watching things that happen to people like you, Miss Patricia. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching Erica Kelly not being recognized for. Yeah, Erica's a troll. That's what she do. Erica never changed who she was, and I can't.
I don't understand how Erica Page ain't jumping. I ain't even trying to talk about. It's a many other people page that jump is garbage compared to Erica's. And I know, listen, and they talk about Erica F with everybody. She don't do no worse to everybody else than everybody else do. She don't do no different. Well, she come around cloud chase, act silly. You know what I'm saying? But that because she come from that time when we did act silly and stuff like that. Now they take that as you talking about somebody. But listen, when she do the little personal vlogs and stuff like that, the little clothing overhaul, and I don't even have to come on YouTube. When Erica do the spin the bee and stuff for the update, I find out everything that happened by watching her show. I love it.
See, she's like that's the thing that I be talking about though, y'all. You ain't part of the popular crowd, you don't get the popular vote. You get what I'm saying? Right. You gotta be part of a certain trend to get that vote, to get the rocking and stuff. And if you see it, that's why I always said I'm separate from who I moderate for, who you know what I'm saying? I don't get the support from most. I moderate for so many people. Even Skull has been in my chat. Salute Miss Parker and I before I was even Skull Gang, and that meant a lot to me. But where's the other people that I'm mob for? Where y'all at when I was helping go hard for y'all channel, sending y'all links and shit out? Where my people at? You know what I'm saying? And stuff. So
Miss Parker, normally that's what happens. See, there's a lot of people, you know, that rides out there in the YouTube streets while you trying to get other people's channel up. Sometimes your channel is suffering. You know what I mean? That I'm just keeping it real. Sometimes it happens like that because it's just like you can go down the YouTube streets and you tell, hey, go support this, go support that, go support that. But then you got other people that's supposed to be riding with you. They won't even share your video or even put you out there.
And look, Miss Patricia, if you go pay attention, the new people that's coming up, they got 700-800 subs coming out the gate. I'm like, dang.
Exactly.
I'm looking
Hold
like,
on,
and I don't hate on nobody. I'm proud of everybody, but it just showed that right there shows you that you are not part of the popular vote when it
No, I'm
comes to,
not.
I ain't
but you
on her
know what?
flashing. I'm not on her showing my butt. I'm not on her doing all this crazy stuff. I'm not on her scratching. I'm not on her, you know what I'm saying, let people call me
Right.
crank friends and scratching with them. Like if they say it, like gotta deal with you at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? I just hope don't nothing stop, don't nothing interfere with your life to make you have to turn where my life was. You get what I'm saying? That's
Right.
how I look at things and I
Exactly.
move on. You get what I'm saying? But when you see these new people, they coming out with 700-800. I'm like, dang, they only been on here for
Now hold
2
on, you
months.
know what? And me
Right.
as a
They coming
son,
out
me as a
messy. They
son,
coming out messy.
they
Go
get
ahead,
all.
Mr. Lee.
Listen, me as a sub, I would not give them content creators a cash out. I would not buy a membership. No, none of that. Cause you know what? Y'all got enough support. But I would. I'm forever hold one on Patricia. If Miss Parker, if you had, I would hold one over there on
Yep,
yours.
that's
You know
true.
what I'm saying? I hold one on Shanks. The people that didn't, that don't, that's not part of the popular, I would give them cash out, super chats, and hold a membership
Yep,
because guess
yep,
what? Ain't nobody
yep.
else
You
doing it,
did
and you
good.
should be over here. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but them ones that got all that messiness and all that stuff, I don't want a wrench. I don't want. I ain't finna super chat you. I ain't finna have a membership, and I ain't finna cash. I ain't finna do the motherfucking thing over there. You know what I'm saying? Because it's
Right.
foul. It's foul as heck
Yep.
how they doing it. It is foul.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm,
Yep. Yep.
mhm.
You're absolutely right, Miss Lakers. Yeah. But like I said, I mean, I think if you got a good story to tell and you constantly in these YouTube streets battling, you that's where you're gonna get that's where you're gonna be popping. You're gonna be popping right off of the messiness. That's it. You know, half of these people that got their channels, the ones that got the 600-700 and all of that, they didn't get that shit off of positivity. They got that shit strictly by being messy and
Mhm.
Exactly.
in the YouTube streets, dragging and fighting and stuff like that, and having other people come and hang out and sit and watch them, cut up and act crazy. That's where all their subscribers came from.
And you know what? And I tell Miss Parker all the time. I was like, I am so proud of you. I'm like, please don't sell out. Please. She like, I'm not sis. I'm like, please stay positive. Please, please, please.
Right,
It's gonna pay off. Just stay that way. I mean, at least have me
right.
somewhere to go, hang out in the bushes where I ain't gotta mute the phone because everybody cussing a million times. Like
Right,
all that
and
screaming
and
and
I'm gonna
yelling.
tell you, a lot of times, but me being holding a smaller crowd, a lot of times I'd be like, you know what, nobody really gonna, but then I'd be like, no, because if I'm telling other people, listen, keep going with your channel, don't give up, don't be, sometimes the devil will come in and be like, you know what, you might as well just go ahead and, ain't nobody gonna, but I'd be like, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna keep on going with my channel, and that's just going to be it. One day
You
YouTube
know,
is going to recognize that I do have some type of potential with my channel, and they may push my video out even more and bring me some more positivity, you know what I mean, more
And you
people.
know what, Miss Patricia, we got it. Like I said, we have to start branding out and brightening our horizons and stepping out of our comfort zone, which is our
Right.
sector, with people we know. And that's what I did once Gordo started introducing some of the ladies from the beef sector. That's what got me there. I was interested, and I was like, let me go see what they saw, man. So then I would be in the bushes, and then I peep them, and some of them do be doing the true crime stories and different things. It's not always mess. You know what I'm saying? And I was like,
Yeah.
let me go network with other people. And then Lady Fresh came along and she wanted to do breast cancer. And I was like, okay, I had breast cancer. Let me go over there. And even if I didn't, I still want to know, just like where my mother's passed away from breast cancer, my grandmother, my aunties, my uncles have all passed away from cancer, some kind of cancer. So that is something I need to go and do resources and check on it about, you know what I'm saying, and push it to my children. And that's the type of things I wanted her and I needed her. Not know who's sleeping with Tom,
Dick and
Harry,
him and
everybody else.
Susan
You
Right.
and
know what I'm saying?
Tim
It's
Right.
not my
and having
business. And
eyes his
everybody else,
wife.
yeah, and I don't
Right.
care who's
Right.
sleeping with who on this app. It's not my conversation. You know what I'm saying? I got to talk about me, what's going on
Exactly.
with me.
Right.
Right. Right. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. But like
I
I said,
just hate they did Miss Brown like that in the end. But like, you know what? I'm even but you know, sometimes you go live late. You know what I'm saying? So I just be laying in the bushes. I be like, well, I know Lakers in the bushes. I sure be. I be just laying at this.
yeah, yeah. Well, you know what? I know I'll be like, I know I don't see Miss Lakers in my chat, but I know she's listening. She's listening. But you're absolutely right because I thought about changing, and and I've been telling people, you know what? I'm just gonna try to go in the daytime. Try to do a little something different just to see how it is compared to late night. Because I do come in, I come in, close to 10 o'clock. So maybe if I change it, now we'll see
You
how
know,
that
I'm
works.
gonna tell you where is it at? Either the early morning or the early morning, like after 2 o'clock, and see, Mahaya done hit this niche. He don't saw where it was at. Now, if you notice, he don't go live till like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, and he has like 300-400 people in there. Whereas if he go live in the daytime, it's only a couple people. You know what I'm saying? Like 60-70 people in there, because guess what? Ain't nobody else live that late at night. Nobody else. And you know how you wake up in the middle of the night, be like, dang, ain't nobody on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? To
Right.
sit and listen to or hang out. I'm gonna turn on the TV, watch some TV then. So he done found that niche, and I've seen the last 2 nights he been live wee hours of the morning, and I happen to click. I'm like, oh, his live jumping. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't
Okay.
nobody
So
else
right. So
live.
when you find your niche of what time, stay within that, and then
Stay
that's
with
what
that
people
niche.
are.
Yeah, when you find out where
Okay,
your
I see what
spot
you're
at, stay
saying.
with it. Yeah. And I'm
Mhm.
Okay.
and that's what it is. Ain't nobody going live those work hours. Like when people got to get up and get ready for work in the morning, that 4 or 5, 6 o'clock in the
Those
morning,
that
ain't
do
nobody
work,
live.
right? Those that do work,
Yeah,
I
those
hear
that do
you.
work, ain't nobody live. People want to listen to somebody talk on the way to work. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
yeah, ain't nobody live. So them hours is what do it in my head done caught it. You know what I'm saying?
And another thing
Mm-hmm.
too, Miss Patricia, that's how I had to do it because I know that I try to do mine at like 5 or 5:30 because I know that a lot of people do theirs at 7. You know what I'm saying? I always set their lives at 7 because people getting off work, they settle, they done got their dinner done. So my thing is about 5 o'clock, let me go in with a little piece and then let them take over for the rest. And then Saturdays
Right.
I try to do like a 3 or 4 o'clock, at least a 4, because I know people don't went out, probably got up in the afternoon, went and grabbed them some, worked out or something, and then they home to settle down this Saturday. So at least 4 or 5, I think that'd be good for you too, Miss Patricia. And you gotta pay attention. A lot of these people are stingy with the time. They don't care about our lives, so you got to go in there and squeeze in when you can. You know what I'm saying? Because they're gonna say, "Are you going live next?" They worrying about each other. They're not worrying about us.
Mm-hmm.
So you get
Right.
in where you
Right.
Right.
fit in. At 10 o'clock. Come on,
And
you
I
got.
have to figure out, right? Then I know that some of us live in different time zones too, right?
Hmm.
Right. But most of us like an
Mm.
hour either we an hour apart or 3 hours apart. You know what I'm saying? Most of them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like
California.
most of us either in California and Arizona, and then the rest of us on the time we on with like where like it's 11 o'clock where I'm at 11:14, so it might be 10:14 where you at 10:14 where you at Miss Parker. What time is it where
No,
you at Miss
it's
Parker?
11. It's 11:14.
11:14.
Okay, so we all on the same time. But I know some places like an hour different or either you 3 hours different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
California is three
So,
hours.
so
Right.
yeah, California, Vegas, Arizona, they 3 hours different than us. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm.
you can roughly about know who gonna be in your chat by what time it is. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
Yeah. Mm.
or
Yeah, I'm
who gonna
definitely
be
gonna
live
try.
at
I'm
that
gonna try
time.
that. I'm gonna try a little something different. Just
Yeah, you gotta
just to
find you
try it
a
out.
niche to get in, and start going back live. Like when you was going live all the time, you gave somebody something to watch because you was always live. You know what I'm saying? And then you might have to start changing the stuff you like to talk about. Like I had hit you behind the scenes, but I told you to call me, but you didn't because I got a way you should. I feel like you should take your show that would be straight fitting for you, straight fitting for
Right. I
you.
remember you told me. You told me about, yeah. we kind of touched on that. I remember,
Yeah.
yeah, because I remember at one time, what's his name? Trap House had he used to come over and hang out with me and stuff. And he told me, he says, he said you would be real good doing commentary about like what you like celebrity news or what you see, just kind of commenting on it and stuff like that. That's
Or
I
even
remember he.
even commentating on what's going on down the YouTube. Like if you did that show, you got that one what is that one you got? Don't ask me. Don't say you heard it from
Well,
me. What's
yeah,
your little saying?
I said it. And what about it?
Yeah. If you did
Okay,
something
yeah,
like that, a little different, like your opinion on what's going on down YouTube streets, but then that would require that you watch YouTube more because you had to know what's going on here,
right,
or then what's going on with the celeb. You know what I'm saying? Just what's going on, period. Whether it's on here or whether it's entertainment biz, but it would suit better for what's going on here because like a lot of people like miss what's going on here. You know what I'm saying? Can't watch it there, but that's just like I go to Erica's show when I want to update. You know what I'm saying? When I ain't seen what's been happening, I just go sit in her bushes and I know she's going to talk about it. You know what
yeah,
I'm
she
saying?
is. Yes,
So
yes, she is. A
yeah,
lot of times when I catch her in here, I'll be like, Erica, give us the 411, and she'll bring that tea. She will bring
yeah.
that tea. You
Now
know.
see, you something like that. If you did it would jump. You know what I'm saying? Because you've been around for a minute, and people gonna come listen if you do it. You know what I'm saying? Then plus just the way you talk. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to hold the people attention, and they got to be willing to listen to you, and they will do it. You know what I'm saying? You just got to
Yeah.
find what's your where you fit in at now. You know what I'm saying? Things don't change so much. You got to just find out where's your lane and get in it and then just
Right,
go.
right. But Erica she has so, and and I be like, dang, this girl got so much stuff going on. She got a jewelry line. She got the hot dogs. She got, she do, get ready with me. She do food. She do
If
family. I
Erica was
mean,
anybody else but herself, her page would jump.
I'm telling you, she got so
So
much,
many people just don't like her that they won't give her a chance.
they won't give her a chance to grow. Right, right. They won't give
No.
her a chance to
And
grow.
that's foul. You know what? And what she got to do, she won't branch outside of our sector. You know what I'm saying? And this nothing too with you too, Miss Brown. You got to start like when y'all got to hashtag out of our sector so y'all lives can go other places. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
That's
what
how a
I've been
lot of people
trying to
get.
do. Right with the tags, I've been trying to put tags into some of the people that I watch, like Peyton, Mr. Beats, Jeffree Star, all of them, Trisha Paytas. I've been trying to, reach out to them and stuff, and saying, hey, pull up to my live, da 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 da. But you already know. I mean, they're the top dogs and stuff. They get too big. They ain't. They
Yeah,
ain't
but
coming.
if you hashtag no, listen,
But I
because
keep
they
on.
do watch. They do watch. Trust me. If you tag them and they just happen to let me see who this person keep tagging me in their live. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Who
and
keep
I do
tagging me?
that.
Let me go over and see. But you gotta just have something they want to hear. Or like you just gotta stay. You gotta set your mind to no matter how many people in here. I'm going in here with this content. I'm gonna say da 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 da. Talk about this and that because then once you do that and they happen to come over that one time could be your time. You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna be
Right.
like, let me tell you, we last year I'm on Truth Panel with him, okay? He's
Oh, Truth
talking
and
about
Tell still be going live?
yeah, sometimes when he ain't gotta work, he still go live. But listen, peep this. That one guy named Queen of something, Queen of Hearts, Queen of something, that he go around grabbing on all the celebrities, fighting with them and hugging on them and stuff. He
Mm-hmm.
end up he got a show on TV and everything. He end up and Truth was reacting on his videos on not on his video on his show, right? Why he end up hitting Truth link? Oh my goodness. I instantly dropped down because I wanted that to be just his time. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to be just
Mm-hmm.
him and that person, okay? And listen, this our truth ended up getting his 1,000 subs. He ended up bringing his whole station, his whole crew, everybody over there. His live was jumping. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
And it
okay.
all came from him, reacting on his show, and he tagged him, and he came and he hit his link, and then after that, every time he went live, spinning the bean on one of his shows, he was in the whole cast of the show was there for that season. The whole cast of that season was on his
Wow.
panel. You know what I'm
That's
saying? They was
nice.
up there arguing like they was arguing on the show. Had sent him pictures from the behind the scenes for what happened for him to play while they was up there and stuff. It was live, and I'm like, oh my goodness, that's how he got over his 1,000 subs. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
that's good.
And
That's
then it was
good.
somebody else. He don't had a lot of famous people that he talked about in his live stream. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? He had when he talked about him, he had the content ready to go. When he tagged them, and when they hit it, they came and they supported, and it was neat, man, neat as heck. So
Oh,
that's
that's
what I'm saying.
nice.
It can happen. It can
Yeah,
happen. Just
yeah. And
you just
I
gotta be
remember
ready
at
for that
one
time.
time, right? I remember at one time he, his numbers, he had his subscriber levels were real low. I remember that. And he wasn't really getting the views enough. But like you said, he found his niche, and now he done blew up. But he always had tight content, and especially those
Yeah, he
those
always had good
intros and
content,
all
but
that.
when nobody from this sector support him because they don't like him. But his subs didn't come from this sector. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
His subs
right.
came from
Yeah.
somewhere else. Not one person besides me and a couple, maybe like two other people, is from our sector in there. Everybody else,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where they came from, but they ain't from our sector. You know what I'm saying? So
Right,
And
yeah,
right.
sometimes
so
that's good, really.
it is good. It is
You
because ain't
know,
nobody to argue with and scratch and mess up the line. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right. Because
and
when
Miss
you got that
Patricia,
positivity in there, they're gonna open the door and bring more positive people there anyway.
Right.
Whenever you're ready, you can always hit my panel and promote your channel. If you want to take it in the direction of stories, shoot me Instagram. I'll shoot you some stories. And if sometimes pre-recorded lives, you know what I'm saying?
Do
Touch on
better.
the story and stuff and do some pre-recordings during the day if you have time in the daytime. Shoot you some pre-records, you know what I'm saying? And we'll share them, and I'll start sharing them and make sure I get it out in the algorithm as well, you know what I'm saying? And go with keep going until you find what you like. That's what I'm gonna say to you. If
Right,
go
right.
to
Thank you
you
so much,
find out
Miss
what you
Barbara. I
like.
appreciate it. Yeah, thank you so much, girl. I appreciate it. I really do.
But hold up, that's
Mm.
just like, listen, do y'all see how many people that Coach do support?
Hmm.
Yes.
But guess what? He can't get over 5 people in the live. It's not two or three.
What?
He can't get no views on his pre-recordings. And I'm like, he support every mother freaking
And
body.
I
Everybody.
try to share everybody out. I sure coaches do
I
that.
know, you know what? A lot of people, if I missed them, I didn't get their thing, their notification didn't hit. That's how I know because I see you shared it. You know what I'm saying? Because my notification always go off for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, I didn't know they was live. When do I get a notification they went live? But because you shared it, I see it. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right. And
Hmm.
But
Coach Du been back with Timbo days.
yeah, and that's the first time. Yeah, that's how we end up over here. He come over here. Remember, that's when we got into it the first time over here on your panel from over there.
Mm-hmm.
But I said
Mm-hmm.
that I went in his live one time. He was live, and I was in there with him. We just talking. And I said, man, all the people. I said, I'm gonna say this, and I'm like, and I ain't trying to be funny or messy or nothing. I said, man, all the people you support, all the people who you pull up on. I'm like, can't nobody pull up on you?
I
And
know.
it's crazy. And you ain't even got to be into sports to pull up. Just pull up and say, hey, hit the like button and
Hmm.
go.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I just happen
Right.
to be a sports junkie, so I always know where he go live because I'm into sports. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where I'm at now. I'm back over where I was at before, over in the sports section. You know what I'm saying? Over there with the crime shows. You know what I'm saying? I'm back off over there. You know what I'm saying? Where we don't have
Mm-hmm.
this issue over there. You know what I'm saying? You might have a different debate who to go, LeBron or Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant. We gonna argue about that, but we ain't doxing each other or you know what I'm saying, or talk about each
Right,
other,
right.
dead relatives or kids or parents or nothing. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's just, man, but I just can't believe this sector turned out to be like this. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we like the bot. I ain't gonna say this sector
But you
because
know
I ain't gonna
what?
say.
Miss Queen Lakes, I really seen this happening last year over the summer. I seen the division.
Yeah, I
People
did too.
think
I
it.
saw it coming,
I
but
saw
I
it
love
way
it.
like early last year, and it's too much of people wanting to say they did this for you. They built your channel. They did this. So I knew
I
if I
made
ever
you.
did start a
I
YouTube, that's why I
made
didn't
you.
do
Right.
YouTube forever. And even Cam pushed me to go get a YouTube channel. Miss Parker, do your own thing. I think you got it. And I'm like, nah, I'm good. Cause I watched how negative people would be toward I just seen the shade being thrown, the popular crowd, who was popular, who wasn't supporting who, and things like that. And I said, dang, y'all let somebody die, y'all. And I see that y'all sub to their channel. Y'all come right there and be in their chat, saluting
Yeah.
and everything else.
Or
But
they say to this, if y'all get into it, they be like, oh, that's why you only had 10 people in your chat. You can't even get nobody up in your freaking chat.
Right,
I don't even know why you
exactly.
waste your money
Or
playing
they'd be like,
stream,
"Oh, I
y'all.
got more subscribers than you," or "Look at my views. How many views you got?" I mean, just like, oh man, I'm like, here we go.
But like, I'm gonna say you this, you know what? When Truth Page did jump off from, what's his name, Queen of Flips, that's his name, Queen of Flip, Flipper Queen, whatever his name is, that's who it is. That got his page jumping him over his 1,000 sub mark. Okay, so listen to this. When you get those people to coming in and those people to support you and stuff like that, that's when the other people start hating. Like the first time I saw somebody tell on this platform, tell somebody to get off somebody else's platform, don't go over there and support that person because they this and that. I'm like, wow, are we really pulling people out other people's like channel and tell them not to support somebody or whatever? Like, why?
Mm.
Why do we have to hate? Man, let me tell you, I don't see where some of the out of the other races, you know what I'm saying, besides us, I don't see some of the top 4 or 5 bloggers, you know what I'm saying, get together and all do a show together. You know what I'm saying? And nobody hating on the other person. But they all gonna get the other one, you know what I'm saying, go subscribe to them, and they did it together and build each other up. You know what I'm saying?
You're
But over
right.
here,
You're
we
right.
ain't doing that.
No, no, because it's all about me, 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 me. That's it.
Or you got to be better than somebody else, or I gotta have the top number one. But listen, when I hear them arguing about that, I'm like, honey, I was over in the chat today where it was 20,000 people in the chat, and I had to block people and watch the comments, and they be like, oh, you missed a comment, you need to go get that. I'm like, oh my goodness, there's too many people over here. You know what I'm saying? Don't. And y'all over here, y'all try to compete, and y'all ain't even barely you got like 100 people that's saying this in your chat, but ain't but 10 people responded. You know what I'm saying? Over here, it's like about 1,000 people responded in the chat, and you got to try to keep up, with the comments and stuff. Man, come
Right.
on. Y'all talking
Yeah.
about, oh, you ain't got you ain't got nothing. You go over here, you be real mad. You be real mad. You see they super chat. You see they super chats and how many times they say thanks for the cash app. You be real mad.
Oh yeah. You talking about across the tracks?
Yeah, anywhere out of here. Yeah, even
Oh
even in
yeah.
the even where I go watch the boxing. I'm in the boxing sector too. Even in the boxing sector, you know what I'm saying. The guy might go live. Like we just it was a fight this weekend that we just was talking about. Caleb Plant and David Benavidez, and they fought this weekend. So okay, before the fight happened, we was over there kicking and talking about it, and then like after it happened, let me tell you, he went live Monday because the fight was Saturday. He went live Monday. I'm gonna tell you, he got $1,000 in just super chats alone that day. That wasn't even what he was saying. He didn't tell how much the cash app was, but he might have said thank you for. He was only live for about an hour and 20
Mm-hmm.
some minutes. But he said thank you for the cash app maybe like about 100 times almost, I believe.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
like, oh my goodness! And just for him recapping and us talking about what we thought about the fight that happened Saturday. Then he went to get not Canelo is about to fight. We was talking about that now. You know what I'm saying? And still again, the super chats. Like when they want to ask a question when they want to ask a question because there's so many people there and they want their question read, they'll super chat the question or cash app the question. Because if you cash app it or super chat it, he's going to read it because it's super chatted or cash app.
Right, and right, especially that's going to get their attention anyway. You see a cash app or a super chat, whatever. I mean,
right,
coming up on your screen, you're gonna, say, hey, thank you.
You're gonna read it, right, and you're gonna read it. So when he does that, they get their question. They get their question that they ask answer, and then if they want to say something like this, one guy to be over there on the boxing channel I watch. And he sent $5 super chats, right? $5 super chats because he typed all this questions in because he want to talk. He want to be heard. He want his question. He want his opinion stated. He would cash out in an hour show. I'm gonna say maybe like 25 times. $5, $5, but all with questions and responses.
Yep.
And his stuff get read all the time because he's cash apping $5. Sometimes he do $2. Depends on what he feel like. You know what I'm saying? But he does it repetitively to where his response is getting read. You know what I'm saying?
Right, exactly.
But that's how they do it. That's how they do it over there in the ball, where it's real people and real content. That's how they do it over there.
Yep, you're right. So, Miss Parker, you going live tonight or?
No, I just I'm gonna do a live tomorrow, and I would love for you. I will drop my live stream for you, the StreamYard link for you to come up and promote your channel, and you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people don't know you. A lot of people don't know the beginning of things. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are new, and I got a lot of Shank subscribers and, like I said, Beef Sector subscribers. So I would love for you to come up on the panel and, so we can get you back going with different people. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's with different people, you know what I'm saying? And then do whatever you want to do. Even if you want to just sit up on the panel with me and get into the discussion until we can get you going back where you was before I get started trending with you. I'm down for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm willing to help anybody, out. That's what it's about to me. Anyway, so hopefully tomorrow.
The other day I was in Cooler's bushes because whoever this VS lady is, she cool with her. And she's played your song. Pull up, B, what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Because she was scratching somebody out, right? Yeah, so listen. She gave you a whole shout out. I was like, y'all don't know her because a lot of y'all knew. This Miss Brown. Her channel was so-and-so, so-and-so. She rapped. She got feet. She put a whole shout out for you, you know what I'm saying? But people was asking her, who was that? Huh?
Who was this? Who content creator was this?
This was Cooling.
Oh, Cooling.
I was in her bushes, yeah. But she was scratching somebody. She was scratching somebody down, and she played "Pull Up, B." What you want to do? Pull up, And everybody was like, "Who is that? Who is that?" And she told who you were. She like a lot of y'all don't know her because y'all all knew. But this Miss Brown and her page is this and that. She rap. She'll drag you. You know what I'm saying? All this and that. And she dropped your link. She had somebody drop your link in the chat, And she's like, y'all go over and sub to Miss Brown and da-da-da-da-da. So some people do still put you out there, you know what I'm saying? Because like Miss Parker said, it's so many new people that they don't know who you are. You know what I'm saying?
And I don't know who they are. They don't know who I am. And I don't know who they are.
Exactly.
So when people like Cooling do that for you, start going over there because Cooling got a way bigger following than I do. So start going over there, especially when somebody is dropping your link and you don't know that because you out of the loop too. You know what I'm saying? With all the new people coming in. So, Cooling got a big following. So.
And you know what you need to start doing? You need to start like how Cooling like got herself out there. Remember, she just hit people link when she go live. Like you said, when you see her go live, because she don't hate on you. She do put you out there. Hit her link. When she be having that
Right, I
open
was
panel,
over there.
a
I
lot
was
of
over
people
there
go over
one
there and
night.
cloud chase off her page. Go hit her link and say what's up. You know what I'm saying? And
Right, I was
cause she
over
would
there.
let you do it. She'll put you out there. Go over there, hit her link. That's what you need
Right,
to
I
start. You
know.
start getting yourself back out there.
Right, right. I went over there one night. She was playing the old stuff that when at the time when me and her was beefing, and
Uh,
I was like, okay, and I said, hey everybody, and I looked and I seen that it was a pre-recorded, from the time we was beefing and stuff.
uh-huh, uh-huh,
I said,
uh-huh.
girl, everything is cool. I'm just here, just stopping by for a minute and stuff. But shout out to her for doing that. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, girl.
Yeah, so that, yeah, so like Miss Parker say, yeah, start hitting. You need to start hitting these links so people can get to know who you are. You know what I'm saying? With all these
Yeah.
new people that's around.
And it's so many new people. I'm like, I don't know who this person. This person got a channel. What? Who? What? What's it? I don't even know. So you're absolutely right. Yeah, you're absolutely right. But Miss Parker, what time are you gonna go live tomorrow?
Miss Brown, don't give me lying. I don't know if it's 5 or 5:30. I really don't be keeping up with it, and then it be so much going on. It drains me, and I won't go live for like 2 or 3 more weeks. You know what I'm saying? And I don't go live every day because I don't want to exhaust the people. You know what I'm saying? And people be telling me all the time, Miss Brown, go live, Miss Parker, go live more. And it's like I don't want to.
But you know what? I
I gotta
realize
take a
that's what you got
break.
to do. That's what you got to do now because it used to be when it wasn't a whole lot of content creators. You know what I'm saying? But now all the subs got shows. You know what I'm saying? And then that then new subs come in. You know what I'm saying? And then, oh, excuse me. So to get jumping, you got to go live or because all the other ones go live every day, 3 or 4 times a day. Man, how many times you can go live in a day? I be seeing people go live 3 or 4 times in one day. I was like,
Yeah,
oh my
I've seen
goodness
that. Yep.
gracious.
Hmm.
Mhm.
I've seen that.
But you know what?
I've
When you got a life, you don't have time to do all that. You know what I'm saying? When you have things to really do in life, you don't have. You know what I'm saying? But when you ain't doing nothing, I guess you got time to go live. Every time somebody say your name, oh, I gotta go live. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta go live.
I
I
be
gotta
tripping.
still get out there.
Look, I
Yeah, I
can't
just
do it. It drains me, Miss Brown and Queen Lake, because I be like, I don't even want to. I don't even want to go live. Y'all see me? I be pushing my stuff back. I keep pushing it back, and I'm like, let me push this 7 days back. I'm drained and stuff. But
you know
like Queen Lake
why?
said, when you got a
Because
life and you trying
people
to
like
really live a life, you gotta, you don't have time.
people like y'all, you know why? Because y'all do it for the love of the just to do it. You know what I'm saying? You like what you're doing. You're not doing it to compete with somebody else or to make your numbers more than somebody else or get more subs than somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Those people right there, this they clout. This their attention. You know what I'm saying? They
Yeah,
want to have all the subs, all the people. You know what I'm saying? And
that's it. Yeah.
so they just hog up the YouTube. You know what I'm saying? They live every half an hour. Well, they go live 3 or 4 hours, and then they done went live 3 or 4 hours, 3 or 4 times a day already. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they
Mm-hmm.
not doing it for just because they like to. They doing it for that's their gratification. That's how they make themselves feel, I guess, good or like they're somebody in life because they not nobody in real life. They only somebody on this internet. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right, right. Yep. So all right, so everybody, I posted Miss Parker's link. It's right there. So y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to her channel and everything. So Miss Parker,
Hold on,
so
King Kapala. Who just struck who page?
yeah, he said
He like
cooling, I
she
think.
just struck LS page. Who is
Yeah, I
that?
think I don't know if he's talking about cooling struck somebody's page. Who's LS?
Who is LS? I'm trying to think too. Who initials is LS with a page? LS. Who is that, Miss Park? Who could be LS?
Mm.
LS.
Mm-hmm. I think
I
it's
don't know
something that
nobody.
he's not telling us who the channel is. He just kind of,
That's why I stay out the way. You know, I don't. It's just too me. It's you. Miss Patricia and to Erica too. I see her in the chat. My thing is, I see how hard it is to
It
work
is.
a channel and really build a channel and really get genuine support. It is hard as heck,
Yeah.
and for
Yes, it is.
people to just
Yes,
be
it
striking.
is.
That's why I just stay out the way. I'm like you, Miss Patricia, in the sense I don't blame you for really not, you know what I'm saying, intertwining and just staying over here, even if it's by yourself. I commend you.
And a lot of times, and Miss Lakers will tell you, a lot of times I be up in here just like, just doing my thing. And then that's it. Like on Friday picnic, I sit here, I entertain, I just do what I do, and then that's it. I'm
Yeah, that's
happy
why I
though.
like now if I ain't doing nothing or I ain't got no company or I ain't watching nothing on TV, you know what I'm saying? I hit the link and come up here and hang out with you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But a lot of times I be having noise in my background and stuff like that. Grandkids running around. You know what I'm saying? So the background ain't gonna be quiet, So I
Mm-hmm.
just stay in the
Mm-hmm.
bushes. But you ain't lying. I be the only one I know sometimes in the bushes. Ain't nobody else in here. I be like, dang, I can't believe it. Like,
Look, Queen Lake, 'cause I spent every dime I had to go on the other side of the world to see my grandbaby, and I thought about it. Money didn't even matter to me. Yeah, I didn't care to come home broke. If I could do it again, I would today. You know what I'm saying? It's I got stuff to do with my time, and that's spending it with loved ones. You know what I'm saying? I really don't have time for the
ain't that
for the
Empress Shay? Ain't
negativity.
that Shay or is that somebody? I know somebody else got Empress, but the Empress is Shay, isn't it?
Nah, she don't go by the Empress anymore.
No, she don't. Well, I don't know who that is in the chat. The Empress. Yeah, but it's crazy though. I just be like, I feel real bad for Erica because Erica be having some nice shows.
Hey, the Empress. She mods for Yellow Lady. Yeah, she's really cool.
Yeah.
Who the
Like I
Empress?
said, yeah,
Yeah.
Erica, she's the boss. She's the boss because she has everything going for her channel.
And you know
But
what? You gotta give it to
she
Erica.
don't
Erica
know.
done conquered a whole lot of battles.
Yeah.
You ain't
On
never
through
been
her
a freaking
time. And
lie.
one thing I can
Yeah.
She
say,
don't give
Erica
a
might
F.
have
She don't give
scratched with
a F. You can
everybody on
cancel
this
her if you
link.
want to.
Well, baby, she might have scratched with everybody on this panel, but one thing I ain't never heard her do is go for children, go for deceased, and it'd be
And
like
your family. Yeah, exactly.
she hasn't. She hasn't. She goes straight for the juggler. She'll drag you down to your bones. You know what I'm saying? But she hasn't.
And
She's
she's
never.
confident in herself. She be like, "You ugly. You don't look better than me. You can't dress better than me. You don't look better than me." I be like, "Go ahead, girl. I know that's right." But you know
I'm just
what?
saying,
I
when
be
you go
saying,
through fires like she did, you just really deserve your channel. You know what I'm saying?
right. And
She
not
went
only
through the
that,
storm,
I
and you
tell her,
know,
I told her before, I said, people really hate you because, and I'm gonna say this just from coming from where I come from I'm gonna come from a real life aspect. She got her own business. I don't give a f if it's hot dogs and smoothie. It's successful, okay? She got her own business. She's married, and people try to tell me, "Oh, that don't mean that." No, it does mean something because if y'all can't get a man to marry you, that means something about you. She's freaking married. She married to the person she have children with. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
they ain't been married a couple of years. They've been married 10 years. Yes, she celebrated 10th anniversary. 10 years. That's an accomplishment to be married 10 years. Trust me, I know because I've been married like 3 times that long. But still, to make it 10 years, to make it over that part, that's when you start having your hurdles where it can fall apart. And look, they going through
Mm-hmm.
counseling and stuff together because they ain't finna let their family freaking fall apart. You know what I'm saying? That's what you do. You do whatever it takes. You're gonna have God, and then they don't got this professional help to hold your family together. The heck out of here. You know what I'm saying? So y'all hate on her for real because y'all want what she got. Let's just keep it. I don't care if y'all think y'all bodies look better than her or you think you look better than her, but you want what she got in real life. She has a husband. She have kids.
Right.
They have a boss. She got her own business. Come
Yes,
on
she
now.
does. Yeah.
That's
And then
what you
what?
want.
It's Miss Lakers, and that's what I like about Erica because she don't care. She'll go and put on a bathing suit top with this and that. I mean,
Girl, a two-piece bikini.
yes.
Okay.
I said, go
Okay.
girl.
Okay.
You know what?
Okay.
And she don't care, and you know what? And she's comfortable with it. And she, you know what? I love her because she's confident. She don't mind. She don't mind showing whatever. You know what I mean? She gonna if she come up there in a tight dress, she gonna show that whatever.
She
You
sure
know,
is.
if she
Her confidence, so her confidence is 1,000,
that
and
she
you
go out
know,
with it today, that's what she gonna
people
show.
really hate you for who you come on this app to
Yes,
be.
and that's what I just said. They
If she
want
would
to
have
be
been
her for
fake
real.
and all that, she'd have been loved. But her being who she was, and it's like we let people come over here and be way worse and accept them, and it's like she don't, she been a part of us for so long. It's not saying everybody ain't saying everybody's more three sector, but it's like new people can come in and we just give them the red carpet to, you know what I'm
Right, but we
saying,
gonna say,
to
oh,
success. And it's
she's
like,
not
but
part
that
of Mo
ain't
3
y'all.
seconds. She is part of Mo 3 seconds. She been here.
I'm not
She more
saying
part
I'm
of,
not you. I'm just saying
I
that's
know
your
that's what I'm saying. What
perception,
they be
and
saying
I'm not
about it,
taking
right?
it from nobody to say that. I'm just saying how they're going.
Right.
Everybody ain't gonna say that. I just know that everybody ain't gonna
I
say that
know.
about everybody, and I'm
I
not
said
taking
the
it away
same
from her. I
thing.
just know she been here, but I'm just saying either way it go for the new people that's just coming on the set, they rolling out the red carpet to, and it's like they been here. Well,
Exactly.
I ain't never seen them
Exactly.
here. Who are they? I'm asking who are
Exactly.
they, and I don't got nothing against nobody, but I'm going, well, who are they? I ain't never seen them around
Right.
or whatever. And it's like they get the red carpet treatment, the specialty, but we knock the ones that's been here that's never changed. And
Right.
she been this way. Why we acting like she ain't never? Erica been that way. Erica's Erica. Like, stop it. We're not gonna just keep saying, "Oh, Erica cloud chasing." Hell, Erica's Erica. What are we doing? What are we talking about? Like, y'all gotta stop with this sudden amnesia and because it's new people in the chat. We don't know who people are. Like, I'm just over it. You get what I'm saying? That's why I
Yeah,
say to
because what
myself,
they
Exactly.
did is the channel done got too big. They done got the big head, and now it's like they looking at the smaller channels. Is like, oh, y'all peanuts, get away from me.
And I'm like you, Miss
even I
Parky.
can
They
go in the
feel like the
chat.
red
Even I
carpet
can go in the
for.
chat. Stay in a bush queen like us and watch. I can go in certain chats and they don't know me. But then if I go over here, hey Miss Parker, hey Miss Parker, I'm like, damn, we was just over there. And nobody said a thing to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yep,
I
yep.
ain't, what we doing? Like, I don't need the fake outrage. I don't need. I just don't. I'm good. I'm really just over it and okay.
Right, right,
Exactly.
right.
And like you said, a new person can come in the sector, and in 2 days they got over 1,000 subs. Y'all don't got them over. Let's get this page up to who is that? But here we got people that been straggling and struggling in this sector forever. They ain't even got 1,000 subs, and y'all ain't helping them get their subs up. Where we do this at?
Hmm.
Right, exactly. I just struggled to get out of the I can't tell you how long I was in the fourth, and now I jumped up to five. Thank y'all so much. But it took a minute. But yeah, and you got some people like I'm saying. I'm like, dang, how does this person, they get off their live, they done picked up 7, 8, 900 more subscribers. Me, I'm lucky if I get 3.
Thank
And
you, the
see,
Empress. She said she
thank
just
you.
subbed to you, Patricia.
Thank you
Yeah,
so
I like
much.
Empress. I like the Empress. But that be the thing, Miss Brown. Sometimes we gotta go back to when you started, and Erica was another one. And I ain't just saying this. I just know from watching, she be another one be live and be like, "Oh, Miss Patricia live was we going over there." You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
people didn't like y'all relationship. People didn't like y'all bond just because they didn't like her, so they come to set traps. And sometimes as content creators, and we fall for it, you know what I'm saying, and we'll start disliking a person because somebody else will put it in our head, this person is this, and this person just trying to ruin your channel, when all along it really wasn't that. You know what I'm saying? She was just like a Queen Lakers. But once you get attacked so much, and once you start letting people enter your life and start turning up what you and somebody else build, you know what I'm saying? Then like Queen Lakers did say, once they do all that, they gone. Now we
Mm-hmm.
got tumbleweeds in our yard. You get what I'm saying? We
Right,
got tumbleweeds
right.
in our yard. Like, what happened to everybody? Where's everybody else, but you run the good ones that's really there for you and your support, your real support away. I'd rather have one real supporter than 10 fake.
Right. That's why I keep on going. That's why I be like, you know what? I know I'm not gonna have, but that's okay. I put it out my mind, and I still come up and I still do my thing. I said, you know what? Hopefully one day, and I tell people, I said, you know what? Hopefully one day my channel will get back up there a little bit. But when you change stuff around, this is the outcome. Hey Trey, how are ya?
But hold up, this is another thing that they do to people is that um they pick and choose who they gonna hold grudges against. They gonna say about, oh, I don't be over there. Remember what she let Candy say to us and do to us, and she was supporting white girl Candy this and that. This. How many of y'all done fell out with somebody and y'all right back cool and y'all right back supporting and promoting that person's page? You know what I'm saying? So
It
they pick and
happens all
choose.
the time.
Right, they pick and choose who they gonna hold grudges against too. You know what I'm saying? But you will go kiss this person, but that person make back up. But you know what I'm saying, man? Get the heck up out of here.
Yep, it happens. It happens all the time. Yep. I mean, I've seen people, fall out and come back together. That's the YouTube. That's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I know. I know. I mean, I fell out with Kuna what twice, and next, the last time we squashed everything and we've been good. She's my visor princess, and we good. So yeah.
But it's crazy. It's that way on this app though. Like I said, it's enough subs and enough money that everybody can just support everybody. Like what? Why we can't? Like, and it's crazy. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it is. And you can say that till your face turn blue. And they ain't studying that.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
just the way of YouTube now, and like Miss Patricia just said, her and Cooler made up. Everybody fight ain't your fight, Miss Patricia. You get what I'm saying? And
Right.
Shank always had to tell me that he be like, baby, I know you rock with them, but what you got to do with
Yep. That's true. That's why I stay. That's why it's always good to. That's why it's always good that just stay neutral, because you're gonna hear content creators gonna be fighting with other content creators or subscribers or whatever. It don't have nothing to do with you. Just stay cool, sit in the back, run your channel, and that's it. Mind your
But
business.
this the killing part. They don't want you to stay neutral. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause that's
I
me.
know
I
they
ain't in
want
it.
you
You
to
know
get
what I'm saying?
involved in the fight.
They gonna put you.
Exactly.
Yeah, they gonna make you. Oh, you gotta choose sides. Oh, because you laughed at something they said. You just as guilty as they is. No, stop it. Or if you was on somebody's
Right,
channel
right.
when they was talking about somebody, but you ain't said not one word, but because you was up there with everybody. No, and I'm like, okay, but then you fall out with the sub, but then you make it with the content creator, but y'all still ain't speaking to the sub. Like, make that make sense. Like, come
Yeah,
on.
yeah. And
And
they
then
tell you
guess what they
where
do?
you
Guess
supposed
what
to.
else they do? You been up fell out was rocking with somebody riding. They get back cool, but the person gonna always remember that you said something too, and you still the eyeball. You get what I'm saying? You be like, what?
Oh yeah,
What we
yeah.
doing? What we doing? Are y'all back cool? But I was riding with you when they was riding down on you, and now, okay. So let me stay out of everything. Let me make a decision to leave everything alone. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, yep. Mm-hmm. Or they tell you who, or don't go over there and to that channel, because if you do, you can't come back over here. I've heard some content creators say that.
Yeah.
You
Exactly,
know,
but we grown in the mud. How you gonna tell me
right?
where
You
to
be able to
go?
go wherever you want to go.
It's
Just
a
like I
free
was,
app.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A
You
Mm-hmm.
free
know,
app, and you trying to tell me where I can't go. What the heck? Go tell your kids where to go. Don't tell me where to go.
right? And if you go over and be like, oh, then you got some bird
I'm
go
dragging
and
you.
fly
I'm
back over
going
there and tell
live
the
on
content
you.
creator, right? I see such and such in that chat. Oh, really? Then you go back over there and sit in the chat. Now you're a traitor. Get out. Block you. Everything. It's crazy. It's like, wait a minute. I'm a content creator. I like you and I like that person. How you gonna tell me I need to choose? No. But yeah, it happens because that's what
Well, I
goes on.
love you, ladies. I'm ready to get up out of here. Y'all have a great night. I
Thank
sure
you
do.
so
Miss
much. Thank you
Patricia.
so much.
Um, I
Yeah,
I'll be
Patricia finna
dropping your
close
link
out
tomorrow
anyway.
anyway, Miss Patricia. But if you
Thank
feel
you
like
so
it,
much.
please come
Thank
through
you.
and you can hit the panel and promote your channel. And I
Okay.
just hope everything works out and we just get back to how it used to be. Even if it's content, I'm here to hit the panel with you
Yeah,
and
I want
discuss
content. I
content.
don't want to. I don't want all that rah rah. Sometimes the rah rah. I mean, this is YouTube. Sometimes it's good, but the majority, I want positivity. I want people to be able to come and tell other people and bring other people in YouTube to open up the floodgates a little bit and bring more people in.
I
That's
definitely
what
understand that.
you know what I mean. But yeah. But thank you so much, Miss Parker. And so yeah, this is the past the hour anyway. We in here for two. So anyway, Miss Lakers, I want to thank you too. So y'all hold on. I'm gonna play
You
some
welcome,
music to get
sis.
us out of here. Okay, hold on.
All
Okay.
right.
All
All
right.
right, y'all have a good night.
All right, you two.
You're all a bunch of fucking assholes. You know why? You don't have the guts to be what you want to be. You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers and say, that's the bad guy. Well, that make you good? You're not good. You just know how to hide, how to lie. Me, I don't have that part. Me, I always tell the truth, even when I lie. So say good night to the bad guy.
Yo, Jay, you need to stop. Yo, Jay, you need to stop. Yo, Jay, you need to stop, boy. Yo, Jay, you need to stop, boy.
The last time you're gonna see a bad guy like this again, let me tell you.
All right, everybody. All right, the show is over. The show is over. I want to thank my advisor kings, advisor queens, my advisor honeys, and my advisor princess. Y'all, please share me out. And I did pick up a couple of new subscribers. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. And please come back. Tell your family about the channel. You know what I mean? Y'all see that, I only hold, a few of you guys up in here, but hopefully y'all, as I, grow and everything, you know what I mean? Y'all help me out. It helped me out. But anyways, and I know I want to thank my guests. I want to thank Miss Parker, Miss Lakers, and Dragon. Y'all, thank y'all so much for hanging out with me, And y'all, please keep your notifications on because you just never know. Friday is right around the corner. You know how Friday is. Friday, freak, Nick. Okay, I love y'all. All right, we out of here. Bye.